out of life, there is a path to get there.
When I grow up, I don't know what I want to do when I grow up, but I know I want to go to college.
Arkansas State University Mountain Home. Take your first step at asumh.edu.
When you bank with First Security, you're choosing real support for you and for our home state. So friends, families, and fellow Arkansans find better solutions together. It's another way First Security helps Arkansas bank better. And it's why you should call on us today. First Security, bank better.
Hi, it's Bob Zadora of the Z Team. We know a little bit about teamwork. That's what allowed us to become the #1 team for Century 21 in the state of Arkansas. We ask you to consider us for your real estate needs. We also ask you to join us in celebrating the Bomber Nation. The athletes, the cheerleaders, the band members, they work hard every week for you. So join us in celebrating for them.
Woo, woo, woo. Go Bombers!
Well, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Bomber Stadium. Mountain Home Bombers are taking on the Greenbrier Panthers. This is an early game for all of us. This game is kicking off at 4 o'clock due to a threat of bad storms coming into our area. We are looking forward to a great, hard-fought match between the Bombers and the Panthers this afternoon. Other than the wind, it's a great temperature to be playing football right now. Humidity's not too awfully bad. The wind is really, really strong, though, 13 to 15 mile an hour. But it's going to be a wild afternoon for football. Both of these teams have to win to get into the playoffs that start next week. I misspoke this morning, and I said that Benton was number 3 for the E. It is actually Marion being number 3 for the E. I apologize for the bad information. I grabbed it from a source that really apparently didn't know what they were talking about. But right now, if Mountain Home wins, they play E3, which would be Marion. Greenbrier, if they win, they'll go into a tiebreaker with Van Buren. And we just want to see the Bombers come out on top. The first segment of the pregame show is brought to you by the Z Team, Century 21 Lee Mack Realty, here in Mountain Home. Bob and Linda Zador, 870-405-0793. Give the Z Team a call. These are realtors you can recommend to your friends. I say they're always busy, but never too busy to help you. This is a very important game for the Mountain Home Bombers tonight. We're glad you're here with us. You're watching Mountain Home Bomber football on XL7 TV. We caught up with Coach Area this morning, Coach Crow. We talked a little about junior high. We talked a little bit about the high school. This is what they had to say. Thanks for joining us. We'll be back in a bit. Welcome back to the morning show on XL70. It's Football Friday. Coach Steve Airy, Coach Greg Crow are with us this morning. Mountain Home Bomber football is happening today. It happened at 4 o'clock instead of 7 o'clock.
Sir.
We're starting the ball game early today due to the threat of weather, and it's going to make things a little bit different in your scheduling.
It's going to be a weird day. Told the guys, I said, just plan on a weird day. Don't plan on going home. Don't plan on doing anything else. Let's get up to about a half a day of school, and then we get our walk through about 12:30 and try to get a little food down the hatch about 2 and start doing a pregame walkthrough and getting ready to go out about 2:30.
Get in the mindset and let her rip.
Yeah, it's going to be like getting ready for practice. You know, you come out here about the same time you practice, you're going to be playing. So,
Coach Crow, let's go to you and let's recap your great season for the 9th grade. Well, your whole junior high program had a pretty good season this year.
I was proud of our kids. You know, we asked, they put a lot of time into it, and to end like we did was good, and just a lot of positives going forward. Just really proud of those kids. Just coming to work every day and doing what we ask them to do for sure.
You're back-to-back conference champions. Both seasons in your conference. You've undefeated in both the last 2 years in your conference. Congratulations on that to you and all your other coaches, and most importantly to your players.
It's like we told them after we got beat by El Dorado. We said, at the end of the day, this isn't the goal, but we don't need to lose again. And and honestly, that was a really good teaching point for those kids because we had El Dorado beat. I mean, there's no And honestly, that may have been as well as we played all year for 28 minutes. I mean, the kids just did a phenomenal job, and El Dorado had really good skill kids, really good quarterback, and there was just kind of a string of things that, we kind of let go of the rope. We had a few personal fouls, just kind of over-aggressive, late in the deal, gave them 30 yards, and, we had some dropped interceptions and just, missed assignment on offense and, stuff like that. But, I mean, they didn't relax. We probably had 2 bad practices the rest of the year, and they just didn't relax. So I was really happy with it. I was happy we got to play our 8th grade quarterback up, and get 9th grade experience in a full deal, week of practice going into it, and have that positivity going forward. And we evaluated our 8th grade a lot, and I think we know the direction we got to go with our personnel and some of that stuff, and we're going to start maxing out next week with those guys and get going.
Off season is cranked up for them starting next Monday.
We're going to start next Monday and get all our stuff so we can start lifting after Thanksgiving and get that going, and then obviously the basketball kids will come after basketball. But we got about 40 in there right now. So
what's the future of our 8th grade? How does it look at this point?
Our 8th grade coming 9th next year.
Yes.
I think we're gonna have a good team. I mean, I think we'll be salty next year. It's just I got to move a few guys around and teach a few guys some things, and we got to shore our defense up a little bit. But I think we know the direction we're gonna go with that, and obviously that's what off season's about. It's getting all that situated, and we probably, I mean, realistically, Coach Ari will tell you this. We probably are a lot more structured and organized on what we do in the off season as far as moving them forward than most junior high teams are doing. I mean, we get a lot of work in. I mean, we're literally doing football every day with those guys. So when we leave school, I mean, our offense and defense is basically in. And then we have a lot of kids that play Ozark Football League, and we get that time with them too. So it's a good situation.
Your 8th grade, you're still going to retain some pretty good size on your line, both sides of the ball.
We should, and we don't have a lot of depth with that. We've got to develop some more depth for sure. I don't like playing our offensive linemen both ways at all, if I can help it, in junior high, and we're obviously going to make that the goal. So we got some kids we got to get better and get them on the football field. So I like my lines to be totally fresh, one thing, and go with it. So and honestly, it's better for the program if we do it that way, for sure.
Coach Ari, we talked about your JV team, your JV squad that went undefeated this year. There's no need to go back over that. But let's talk about last Friday's game. You got anything you'd like to mention about last Friday's game against the Van Buren Pointers?
Oh, it was good to do something good. I mean, you went in at halftime, it was bleak. It was like, oh my gosh, what's just happened here? Mm-hmm. And then, you 35 points later, and you're on the winning end of the stick. So it was just, I don't know what happened, but the kids fought. The kids stayed in there. They believed. They worked hard. They fought hard, made plays. It was good, just a good thing to be a part of. I mean, Decon came in yesterday and said somebody made a statement that out of 145 games that went in at halftime 28 or less, or 28 or more, we're the only team that's won one this year. So.
Really?
Yeah, that's a large deficit. I've done some 21s, maybe even 124, but I've never done a 28 down. So that's a first for me.
I met you on the field after the game Friday night, and I said, Coach, what did you say to these guys at halftime? He said, what did you tell me? Really didn't? I don't say a whole lot at halftime.
No, you just make a few adjustments and coach, and everybody thinks there's a speech or butt chewing or something that's involved there, and it's nothing like that. It's just keep coaching and keep trying to get better and improve. That's what halftimes are to me.
Yeah. Other than tweaking a scheme or two here and there, it's all got to be right here.
Yeah, and you give them confidence and let them execute a plan, and they did that. They did a really good job, and we do this and this is going to happen. And It fell out just from the opening kickoff where we said we're going to go down and score and get a 3 and out, and we'll score again. And man, it's a 2-score game. We got a quarter and a half to win the game, and it played out exactly like that. And
it sure did. And how hard was the decision to go for 2 instead of just go for the tie?
That wasn't. I had planned when we got the ball back with like 3:11 or 3. It was just 3 minutes and something. But I had made my mind up right then. We were going for 2, and then we got down to it, and Darren didn't want to do it. And so we kind of had a debate on the sidelines and set the kickoff or the PAT team out, and it's like Schrabel goes, man, we need to talk about this. And you two need to get on the same page. So we timed it up, and got a timeout. And I said, man,
we could be the hero, we could be the goat.
We got these guys on the ropes. Let's go ahead and put the nail in the coffin. I don't want to get beaten overtime and get a pat on the back. Good job, good fight. I'm sick of hearing that speech.
Yeah,
I've heard that one. I'm sick of it. I want to win.
Yeah,
take advantage of the moment. So we did,
and it worked.
Yep, it did.
Worked. Your quarterback Yates did a phenomenal job Friday night.
He did. He's a war daddy. He run it. He threw it. We got 2 4th downs, I think, in the final drive. One of them was with his arm. One of them was with his feet.
Yeah. And Barnett, you can't take anything away from his performance at all.
Everybody knows he's going to touch the ball a bunch, and he continues to make plays, and he takes shots, and he's playing both sides of the ball, and he's had a great year.
I don't want to throw out any names, but let's talk about your young players that you've got on that defensive backfield. They showed out.
Yeah, Barrett ended up with a pick 6, and that erases that gives you more time on the clock to play with.
Mm-hmm.
And Barrett started that, and he just did a great job. We had Jacob Chenoweth, sophomore, playing corner. And Drury went down with some leg cramps, and another freshman, Carter Atkins, comes in and plays about 3 or 4 snaps. And young back.
Little kid.
You'll do fine.
Hey, what are you doing?
Aren't you coming along?
See you downriver.
How do you start this motor? I've never been in a boat before.
See you downriver.
Well, folks, have you sold a house before?
Yeah, about 30 years ago.
Yeah. Oh, well, you'll be okay then.
You sure?
Where are you going?
See you at the closing.
Hey!
At the closing.
We should have called the Z-Team.
Diatley Dental Care is a family-owned dental practice. Doctors Irvin and Christina Diatley grew up in the Twin Lakes area and are proud to serve the community. With modern treatment methods and state-of-the-art technology, they are dedicated to providing exemplary care to patients of all ages. Our compassionate team consistently receives training above and beyond the standard of care.
We're changing the way you see dentistry.
Come be a part of our dental family.
When it comes to health and healing, there's no place like home. At Baxter Health, providing compassionate care beyond measure is our mission. Because when it feels like home, it heals like home. We are Baxter Health.
When disaster strikes, ServiceMaster is there to help. From water damage, fire restoration, mold removal, ServiceMaster can help put your life and your home back together. ServiceMaster now covers over 12 counties in north central and northeast Arkansas, as well as southern Missouri. ServiceMaster is a proud sponsor of your Game of the Week. If you have a disaster, call the Master, ServiceMaster, 417-256-8773.
Driftwood Lanes. Fun happens here.
You've dreamed about the perfect house, a place to call your own, and a place to not only stretch out, but to grow. Auto Owners protects your house because to you, It's home. That's simple human sense.
Ask American Safeguard Insurance and Mountain Home if auto owners make sense for you.
Happy to help, man. I was just over there talking to myself anyway.
This game of the week is brought.
Welcome back to Bomber Stadium, home of the Mountain Home Bombers. This is going to be a good game. Josh, you're not on with me, so that's okay. It's going to be a good game here. Both teams are on the field warming up. Second segment of our pregame show is brought to you by ASI, American Safeguard Insurance, right here in Mountain Home. Rob Coleman and his staff are ready to help you any way that they can. And we're going to get back with the second half of the recorded show from this morning with Coach Harry and Coach Crow. Hope you're enjoying. It's going to be a windy night, but a fun night for football. Be back in just a moment. Welcome back to the morning show on XL7 TV. It's Friday morning football. We're talking to the coaches from Mountain Home High School and Mountain Home Junior High, Steve Airy and Greg Crow. Coach Crow, your off season is going to start quicker than you know it. You guys concentrate mostly on conditioning or getting stronger?
We don't do a lot of conditioning in junior high. We do weights and we do a little bit of agility, but in the agility part of it, we're doing football structure stuff, mesh, route tree, base offense, personnel groupings. I mean, we put it all in we're pretty much rolling with that by January, and so we'll do, when the offensive linemen are doing agilities, they'll have about, Coach Harry will be in the weight room with the skill kids, and they'll probably do 10, 12 minutes of agilities, and then they'll do 18 minutes of football work.
There you go.
Working on blocks, double teams,
Start it
pulls.
quick.
Yeah, and, what they're doing so that they know what they're doing. And obviously, when you know what you're doing, the faster you play, we kind of eliminate the confusion. Mm-hmm. So, and we're not overly complicated in junior high. I mean, we run power, counter, sweep. That's it. And so, I mean, it's all kind of correlates, Yeah. So,
Coach Harry, with the change of schedule, it's still a big night for the Bomber team. You've got Greenbrier Panthers coming in. It's senior day. You can't call it senior night. It's senior day. Mm-hmm. A lot of festivities going on with that.
Senior night ceremonies have been moved to after the game instead of before the game. So kickoff's going to be at 4 o'clock. If it's pouring down rain, the senior ceremonies will go to the hangar. We'll do it in the gym so that not everybody's out there getting poured on.
Right.
But, yeah, it's senior night. These guys are playing their last game. They're 2-0. They got a playoff game, so to speak, tonight. Mm-hmm. Got a win to get in. And senior night, and it's a day game, and it's just different, man.
Yeah,
but it's kind of fun at the same time.
It is different. I told you earlier off camera, 27 years in the press box, I don't remember ever playing an afternoon Bomber varsity game.
Yeah, I've played a few Saturday games in the playoffs and stuff, and that was always fun. So it just brings me back to those days right there where you're playing a playoff game on a Saturday and the sun's out and it's warm, and it's going to be a good time.
What are you expecting to see from Greenbrier?
Pretty much 3-4 defense, multiple offensively. Everything goes through number 31. Mm-hmm. You're going to see this guy out there on the field tonight, and he's not going to look very big, but he's going to run like nobody else. He's the fastest kid on the field, bar none. He's the fastest kid on the field every Friday night in any game. Mm-hmm. So obviously they're going to move him around, get him the football, and we got to hold that dude in check. He tends to get loose 2 or 3 times a night.
Usually they take him. They try to get him outside.
He's an outside player. He's only 160 pounds, so he's not an inside player. He'll get beat up in there maybe. But you got to catch him.
Yeah.
And then they'll get the ball to him in space as well. And then he'll run the top off, and he'll get over top of you.
They're going to do their the best they can to play our weaknesses, and that's the defensive back, and they're going to try to go deep on you.
Yeah.
Able to make some changes to keep that from happening this week?
We're going to go with pretty much the same guys we had last week. We looked horrible in coverage last week in the Van Buren game, and we had 6 guys deep, in the first half, and we put another guy in the box at halftime and was able to create some pressure and eliminate the quarterback scramble, and that kind of fixed us up. So
I watched several of the Van Buren games before y'all played Van Buren last week, and if you can keep Malachi Henry from catching the football like we did the second half of last week's game, if you can do that with their wide out tonight against Greenbrier, I think we're okay.
I think we are too, because Malachi is one of the top players in the league. I mean, he's special. This kid here is probably not as good skill-wise, but like I said, he's just a burner. He's just fast.
Yeah, he's quick. How's your offense look? Any big changes? You got any players back that we didn't have last week?
No, we're going to look about the same. I'm sure Darren's got a wrinkle or two. Matter of fact, I was telling you a while ago, we haven't put 4 quarters together yet. It's always 2 quarters, and that's it. But he needs to come out of the gates. Offense needs to come out of the gates, scoring points. And defense needs to get off the field a couple times, and it'll be a whole
bit of a break.
different kind of ball game if we can just muster that up.
Yeah, do a little change. Hubbard didn't see the ball much last Friday night. Do you see that to change any tonight?
Chris looks like he's 100%. It's weird. Our kids get beat up and they're out, you know. And he's back though. He's 100%. And he's ready to go. He had his best day of practice Wednesday. One
thing we saw against Van Buren on Friday night was short, 4th and short. We went for it up under center. We don't see a lot of up under center here.
No, we're starting to do it just a little bit. And that was just a wrinkle more than anything. So
caught him off guard. It worked.
It did. And I'm one of these guys. It drives me crazy to be 4th and a foot and we're in a shotgun, you know, but Darren's a spread personality.
Yes.
I love it when they get in a shotgun because I start trying to run everybody through every gap, you know what I mean? And it gets tough to run the ball in there when they're going to bring 7 or 8 guys screaming through the line of scrimmage and you're in shotgun, you know. First thing you need to stop is quarterback sneak, is my opinion. But
right.
We're not under center very much.
Yeah. Yeah, and unfortunately, we don't have a lot of size. We've got some strength on our offensive line, but there's not a lot of weight there. And so being under center is a little bit of a challenge. But if it's 4th and 2 or 4th and 1, well, you got to just try it sometimes.
Yeah, and Coach Crow gets under center a little bit, and it just
we under center a lot.
Yeah. It's just things hit quicker. It's just different. I mean, it's just different. So.
Coach Harry, when will you start meeting with the 9th graders that are coming down the hill? When will you start meeting with their parents and those players? Will you do it before the offseason?
We're going to do a meeting Monday night. I can't let these guys have the disconnect and the separation. So I'm doing something I've never done before. We're going to have a parent-player meeting Monday night. We're going to feed them. We're going to talk about the program, talk about where we want to go with the program, try to find the good stuff and eliminate the bad stuff in the program and where we're going.
Yeah.
Trying to find a direction to get everybody on board.
What time and where will that happen at?
6 o'clock in the junior high cafeteria.
6 o'clock at the junior high cafeteria. 9th grade parents and 9th grade players, not just the parents.
Players and parents, both.
Players and parents.
And we're not talking, spring league or none of that. We're talking about let's stick together. Let's
stay together.
Let's.
Coach Crow, how many 9th grade players did you have this year?
We're in the 50s for sure. Yeah, 53, 54, I think.
Yeah, I counted. And some of those on that roster you sent me may have been 8th graders, but I counted 64. But I know there was some 8th graders on that roster as well. But we're not done with the varsity season by no means. We win tonight. We go on to play the East 3 position team over there. At this stage of the game, as of last night, the way it looks, if we were to go play E3 now, it would be Benton.
Really?
That's if Marion beats Catholic.
Well, as the standing is right now, as it is today.
Okay, I was thinking we'd be getting in on Marion.
Yeah. As the standings looked as of last night, we play E3, and E3 right now is Benton today. So, but we can't look ahead. We got to focus at 4 o'clock. We've got to focus on what's going on at 4 o'clock today. The guys got to get in the right mind. We need every able-bodied person that can come to Bomber Stadium tonight to be in the seat. This is the biggest game of this year, without a doubt. If they win this game tonight, they go on for the 3rd trip to the playoffs 3 years in a row, which has not happened in a long time. We want to make sure that happens, and we need some voices there to support these guys, support these coaches with what they're doing. And it's going to be a good game. Size-wise, their offense and defensive lines, we look like bookends. We're about sized up about the same. This is the only game all year that we'll play where we're not outweighed 30, 40, 50, even as much as 70 pounds on that line.
Yeah.
And so these two schools are pretty level. The playing field's pretty level.
It's a pretty level playing field. Records are identical. We just kind of look, somebody's going to win, and I don't know. It's just they're not going to take the one kid away that's really, really, really fast, and we're even. It's just we need some home crowd and some home cooking, though.
Yep.
And it's going to be warm. It's going to be you get home before 7 o'clock, and still got your Friday evening to do what you want to do. It's a good time to get out and catch a ball game.
Yeah, it would be great for the ball game. Coaches, I always appreciate you guys coming in. It's been a long season, but it's been a good one for the junior high, and right now it's getting better for the high school. Like you said, if these guys had played as well as they're playing now, back at the Harrison game, this is a whole different year.
We've done a lot of growing pains this year. We've had a lot of different people in the lineup. We've had a lot of changes, and I don't know. It's just been a weird year.
If people don't understand the importance of consistency in practice, they need to look at this season, because the consistency and the practices that have gone in to get us to week 7, if it had worked that hard all the summer long, this is a different world.
Well, I look at our secondary week 1, and obviously it was, you're not in very good shape. You want to be in good shape, but I'd had 3 guys starting back there that hadn't been involved in the summer off season. I had 2 linemen that hadn't been involved in the summer off season. As far as the camps and the reps, they were all beat up.
We've run out of time. Dadgum, it goes quick. Thanks for joining us. We'll see you tonight.
You've dreamed about the perfect house, a place to call your own, and a place to not only stretch out, but to grow. Auto Owners protects your house because to you, it's home. That's simple human sense.
Ask American Safeguard Insurance and Mountain Home if auto owners make sense for you.
Happy to help, man. I was just over there talking to myself anyway.
This game of the week is brought to you by Lisa House of Connecticut in Mountain Home, the leader in water treatment, non-electric, completely demand, worry-free water conditioning, reverse osmosis home purifiers, distillers. Give them a call today at 870-425-4262 or visit them at 157 South Main Street in Mountain Home. This game of the week is brought to you by Staff Bank, a banking family tradition since 1931. This Bomber football game is brought to you by The Locker Room. For all your athletic apparel, screen printing, embroidery, trophies, and sporting good needs, go visit The Locker Room, located at 1209 Highway 62 East in Mountain Home, or check them out online at lockerroominc.com.
It's hunting season. Got 'em! Freeze it, air fry it, and smoke it. The Shays Appliance Hunting Sale is on, and we've got you covered. Freeze it, up to 25 cubic foot chest and upright freezers in stock now. Air fry it. Shays Appliance has the GE convection air fry range in electric, gas, and induction in stock. Smoke it. We've got that Traeger grill. The hunt starts at Shays Appliance. Save big now and freeze, air fry, or smoke. Shays Appliance, where we service everything we sell. Woohoo! Got another!
This game of the week is brought to you by Genuine Care Pharmacy. For all your pharmaceutical needs, call Clint, Kevin, Michelle, or the staff at 870-435-5757, located in Gassville. That's Genuine Care Pharmacy. Scrap Daddy's medals.
Okay. Welcome back to Bomber Stadium. It's a little bit windy up here, and it's definitely loud. We've got the loudspeakers going. The music's playing behind. They're introducing the team. With me right now, this segment of the pregame show is brought to you by Genuine Care Pharmacy in Gassville. Go see Clint and his staff out at Genuine Care. They'll take care of you. Right now I've got Superintendent of Schools Jake Long with me, and we're going to talk about the importance of this football game.
Yeah, I tell you what, it's first of all, having a middle afternoon game. I was telling somebody today, as I remember that transition from playing on Friday nights to playing in college on Saturdays, and playing, in an afternoon or middle of the day is definitely different. So, that'll be interesting. But I think, the obvious of the importance of this game is definitely, to continue our season going on. But I think that there's also kind of an underlying importance with it, from a standpoint of, making the playoffs 3 years in a row, continuing on, the three-game skit, three-game winning streak here. We got some young guys that are playing a lot.
Yes.
Both, not just freshmen, but, sophomores, juniors. And so, I think for the program overall, I think it's a big and it's a pivotal point as well. Of course, we always want to send our seniors away from Bomber Stadium, with a victory on senior night. And so it's important from that standpoint as well.
The plan right now is if it's raining at 7 o'clock, when everything's going to move to the gym. I'm kind of thinking everything's going to move to the gym.
Yeah, the chain, this wind has just been howling all afternoon, and but that is an important part of the evening as well. Here is making sure that we get the opportunity to honor our seniors, to highlight the parents there that's also invested that time into their kids' athletic career. Of course, we're not just athletics tonight either, but just a big night overall. We appreciate everybody's adaptability and flexibility and being able to bump this up, about 3 hours and still making it a great atmosphere for some Bomber football. And, there's
pretty good crowd has started to roll in.
Starting to roll in, and there's a ton of, traffic around the just came straight from the kindergarten over there, and, man, there's folks lined up trying to get in here too,
So right now, if we look at Weather Channel, they bumped the rain not to start till 8 o'clock.
Well, there we go.
A 50% chance of rain at 8 o'clock. Temperature is still supposed to be 70 degrees at that point. So we may have us a good afternoon of football. Yeah. Well, Dr. Long, I've been in the Bomber press box. This is my 27th season. I've never done an afternoon ball game for the Bombers. I talked to Ray Miller, who's with ESPN over in Harrison, this afternoon. I said, Ray, you're a couple years older than I. Do you ever remember having an afternoon Bomber game? He said, never.
Yeah.
And I think Ray may have graduated 75, 76. So he's been around longer than I have. But being here in the press box, I've never done a game in the afternoon.
Yeah. And schools have really had to make these adjustments because, it's only been the past, 3-4 years in which, the lightning detectors and the lightning monitors have really been a point of emphasis.
Right.
And so, of course, if there's a lightning strike within, I think it's a 10 or 12-mile radius, one of those two, then you're delayed for 30 minutes. And then if one comes again, then it's another 30 minutes.
On top of the first 30 minutes.
On top of the first 30 minutes. So schools are really learning that you want to avoid these opportunity or the threat of delaying. Forget about the actual physical threat of the weather, but delaying this thing to where, we eventually just have to call it and everybody go to the house, and then Greenbrier has to come back again tomorrow,
Right,
so
absolutely.
That's why you saw so many games played last night. That's why you're seeing several games today start earlier, and then you're seeing games played even tomorrow.
Yeah.
Just because it's you want to have that complete game. You want to have that complete window. And the lightning detector has really been a game changer in regards to making sure that schools get that in.
That tarp may just pull right out of the wall here in a minute. It's attacking you.
You might be flying a kite up here before long.
Yeah. You should have seen us trying to put it up.
I bet.
Well, Dr. Long, have you had an opportunity to talk to your coaching staff and see what the feeling is on the coach's side?
You know, I did talk with Coach Area a number of times throughout the week, and you know, he's excited. The kids are excited that they've they've gotten a little taste of the of winning, and of course, you know, last Friday night's game was just, you know, awesome for not just the team but the coaches, the community, the parents, and you know, really kind of got them amped up and excited. And then to be playing for something in Week 10, there's a bunch of teams around this state and even country that high school teams that are playing their last, you know, their Week 10 game and nothing to play for.
Nothing to play for.
And
absolutely
so, you know, here the Bombers are, even after a tough season with just a ton of adversity, here we are Week 10 playing for something and then have that opportunity to continue on.
Well, Dr. Long, I appreciate you making the trip up the ladder.
Thanks for having me, Bob.
And it's going to be a great game. We appreciate you being here.
You bet.
You're watching segment 2 of the Genuine Care Pharmacy pregame show. We're going to take a few commercials. We'll be back in just a little bit.
This game of the week is brought to you by Genuine Care Pharmacy. For all your pharmaceutical needs, call Clint, Kevin, Michelle, or the staff at 870-435-5757, located in Gassville. That's Genuine Care Pharmacy. Scrap Daddy's Metals is a full-service scrap recycling center accepting your scrap metals for recycling, paying you top dollar for all of your recyclable metals. They even buy cars and catalytic converters. Give them a call today at 870-424-6120 or visit them at 2821 Highway 5 North in Mountain Home. Matt Hirschberger at Pegler Real Estate is a proud sponsor of Bomber football. Born and raised in Mountain Home, Matt is the perfect agent to help you whether you are looking to buying or selling your next real estate property. Give Matt a call today at 870-405-4144. Twin Lakes Chiropractic Clinic has been backing the Bombers for the past 43 years. They offer chiropractic care, including in-house x-ray, physiotherapy, and spinal decompression. They accept most insurance carriers, including Blue Cross Blue Shield and Ambetter. Call or visit them today. Twin Lakes Chiropractic Clinic, located at number 1 Medical Plaza in Mountain Home, or call them at 425-2515.
Across the state of Arkansas, Farmers and Merchants Bank and the Bank of Fayetteville join you in cheering on our favorite teams. We applaud that extra effort that makes our schools and activities an important part of our communities, more now than ever. Working as a team to make our communities better by helping you reach your goals, that's what happens at Farmers and Merchants Bank and the Bank of Fayetteville, home of Me Banking, member FDIC.
This game is brought to you by Ozark Hills Insurance, your independent insurance agency serving all your insurance needs, including home, auto, health, life, and business. Call Ozark Hills Insurance today for some of the best deals on insurance in town. Located at 405 Highway 5 North, or call them at 870-425-4444.
Welcome back to Bomber Stadium. I can't hear myself, but that's okay. Welcome back to Bomber Stadium. It's a windy night here, windy afternoon.
Windy afternoons, right.
At Bomber Stadium, and no doubt about it. They've had to do several things to keep the little walkthrough held in one spot.
Yeah.
This portion of the pregame show brought to you by Ozark Hill Insurance, Highway 5 North, just by Hospital Drive. Go see Mr. David Hall. He'll hook you up. Great sponsor of the Mountain Home Bomber programs, and we appreciate that. Josh, it's going to be a battle of the fittest tonight. Mountain Home, out of all the games for the last 13 games, this is probably the closest matchup as far as size-wise goes. Speed and athleticism, this is the perfect match for the Bombers to wrap up their season with.
Exactly. Perfect matchups, right? I watched them at pregame here. Looks like the Bombers. The size of they got a few linemen that are a little big, but other than that, for the most part, it's It's going to be a great matchup. Be kind of different tonight. 4 o'clock kickoff. I don't ever remember one. Even when I played back in the late 90s, I never had a early game. It was always 7 o'clock kickoffs.
Yeah, like I told Dr. Long earlier, I was talking to my friend at ESPN over at Harrison. He graduated a year or two before me, and he doesn't ever remember a varsity game being played this time of the day.
They said that there's one that's, I guess Mountain Home played in like 2000, 2001, 2002, a snowstorm or something hit, and they had to play on a Saturday.
I don't remember it, and I was here.
Yeah, I don't either.
Yeah, snowstorm in October. I just can't imagine. Anyway, you're watching the pregame show brought to you by Ozark Hills Insurance. Josh, let's recap last week's victory over the Van Buren Pointers.
Man, it was crazy game for them to rally from 42 to 14 deficit to beat the Pointers in a thrilling second half, 43-42.
We're going to keep things going until they get set at the MH.
Mountain Home had 488 total yards, while Van Buren had 480 total yards.
It's about time for the national anthem, the Pledge of Allegiance, and a moment of silence. We're going to do that with the crowd in the stands, and we'll be back live with the pregame in just a moment.
And now at this time, playing the national anthem, the Mountain Home High School Marching Bomber Band. Now please remain standing and join us in the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Now please remain standing for a moment of silence. Thank you. And now, please join the Mountain Home High School Marching Bomber Band in the playing of Alma Mater.
We're going to do that at 5. Okay. Welcome back to Bomber Stadium. We had to take a little time there to do the national anthem and the Pledge of Allegiance, a moment of silence. And Josh, let's go ahead and finish this up.
488 total yards Mountain Home had. Van Buren had 480. Cade Yates passed for 356 yards, 25 of 45 for a school record. Barnett had 14 receptions for 142 yards. Jacob Chenoweth, 5 catches for 105 yards. Jeff Hannaford had 4 catches for 73. Coming back from 28 points was the largest comeback in school history. Chai Henry was a one-man wrecking machine in the first half, but in the second half, Mountain Home shut him down.
It wasn't nothing but Bombers the second half on that game for sure. And going for 2, Coach Airy said this morning he wasn't sure. He said he wanted to go for 2, or he wasn't looking for no pat on the back. He was looking for a victory. So Coach Strabel said, guys, we're going to have to all get on the same page, figure out what we're going to do. They called the timeout, came out. I guess it was 2-1 vote. Ackland didn't want to go for it. They ended up going for it, took the win, and guess what? We got to win by the same margin or better tonight.
Yes, sir.
Going to be a good game here tonight, like we said. Greenbrier, who'd they play last week?
Little Rock Christian.
Greenbrier played Mountain Home last week. And how was their attitude after the game was not real well, right? Greenbrier?
Yes, no.
You know, after the game, they were not a happy bunch. I'm sorry. Van Buren was not a happy bunch.
Yes.
But when Greenbrier played Little Rock Christian last week, Christian kind of rolled over them.
Yeah. I mean, they Greenbrier scored 7-7, you think, at the first, and then Little Rock Christian turned the burners on, and it was a 44-7 contest, and they never looked back.
You know, folks, if you're at home and you ever heard the statement, "It's so loud I can't even think," that's where I'm at right now.
It is.
I apologize for the missed tongue there. Yeah, Greenbrier played Little Rock Christian last week.
Yes.
Tonight they come in. Josh, in your opinion, what's the key to the game tonight for Mountain Home?
They got to come out. My key is I want to see them to come out, punch the Panthers in the mouth, take the ball down, drive, and just control both lines of scrimmage, offensively and defensively, and just control the game.
Josh, real quick, we've got all the seniors on the field right now. They're going to all walk out. I'm going to start from left to right. Number 48. I don't have a 48. Go figure.
No.
That is Joe, that's who that is. That's a Sport Exchange student. Number 1, Tristan Hayes. Number 73 for the Bombers, Daniel Jones. Number 69, Peyton Bodenhammer. Number 70, who's behind? Yeah, who's that in front of him? Can you tell? I'm going to keep on going. Number 86, Jack Sheener. Number 32, Shaggy Shane Rowden. Number 5, Dylan Drury. He's standing up front. Brady Barnett. Number 8.
2 is in front of 68.
Caleb Foster is a senior, number 2. Mason Walker is on the roster, but I don't believe Mason is with us down there tonight. Number 19, Adrian Bisdell. Going a little bit further, number 23, Dylan McBride. Number 32, Shane Rowd. Number 33, Blake Bentley. Then we go on over to here. It's number 54, Cody Ellenbaugh. Number 55, Brody Goodson. Number 71, Elijah Lionheart, leg. Already set Daniel Jones. 76, the Commodore, Sam Morton. And we've got number 85, Kellis Wilson. And that wraps up your seniors tonight. Several of those will walk out for the coin toss. This segment of the pregame show has been brought to you by Ozark Hills Insurance here in Mountain Home by Hospital Drive. We'll be back in just a moment. Thanks for joining us. You're watching Mountain Home Bomber Football on XL7 TV.
This game is brought to you by Ozark Hills Insurance, your independent insurance agency serving all your insurance needs, including home, auto, health, life, and business. Call Ozark Hills Insurance today for some of the best deals on insurance in town. Located at 405 Highway 5 North, or call them at 870-425-4444.
Welcome back to Bomber Stadium. They're getting ready to do the coin toss. But at this moment, I'd like to introduce you to the starting lineups. Are you doing offense or defense first? Let's go with the offense first. Starting lineup for the Mountain Home Bomber offense. We're going to start at the left side on your screen. That's number 33, Blake Bentley. Number 17, wide receiver, Anthony Milbourne. Number 71 plays right tackle. He's the senior, Elijah Lag. On his side with him is number 73, Daniel Jones. He's also a senior. The sophomore, number 62, Caleb Perdue. That's your center. He's doing a great job as a center as a sophomore. As left tackle, number 55, Brody Goodson. He is a senior. Next to him is a senior himself, number 76, Sam the Commodore Morton. Talon Palmer is a sophomore. He's playing tight end on the left-hand side. And over there with him is a junior, number 22, Jet Hannaford. And in the backfield, number 6, Cade Yates, and number 8, Brady Barnett. Cade Yates is a junior. Brady Barnett is a senior. Now let's take a look. That's brought to you by Anstaff Bank. Let's take a look at the starting defense brought to you by Clay Maxey. The front lineup here, number 32, Shane Rowden, senior. Number 54, senior Cody Ellenbaugh. Number 39, junior Robert the Dozer Dover. Linebacker on the right-hand side, number 24, leads the Bombers in tackles. He's in the top 5 in our conference, Ty Hannaford. Number 28, middle linebacker, Maddox Carney, did a great job last weekend. Number 23, the senior, Dylan McBride, on the left side linebacker. In the defensive backfield, number 5, senior Dylan Drury. Number 7, Jacob Chenoweth, he's a sophomore. Number 6, Cade Yates, he's a junior. And the freshman, number 3, Barrett Miller. And on the right-hand side, which will be the left-hand side in the backfield, number 8, Brady Barnett. That's your starting lineup, brought to you by Anstaff Bank and Clay Maxey Chevrolet here in Mountain Home. They're going to have the coin toss. We'll take a look at it right here.
Number 11 is your for Greenbrier.
The captain for the Panthers is number 11, Jake Hargrave.
They say that you can see the devil dance on idle hands, so we put in work. Amen. Put the city on the blaze and hold it way. Focus on the when it's rolls to pay. Kicking in the doors and we open gates. Years plus sweat tears that we overpaid. When it's no pain.
Out there for your Bombers is number 5, Dylan Drury. Number 8, Brady Barnett. And number 71, Elijah Legg.
I think Bombers won the toss. And they've declined.
Go ahead and tell it again.
Well, hold on. Want to make sure Yep.
Bombers won the toss. They have declined. They will defer to the second half. Greenbrier will receive the kick. They will be on the left-hand side looking at the screen. And we're getting ready for some Bomber football in the next minute. We're going to take a quick commercial break. We'll be back in just a moment.
Informed Choices, Women's Center of the Ozarks, has stood as a beacon of hope in the community since 2007, helping more than 25,000 women with their unplanned pregnancies. All of the services they offer are free and confidential. If you have a positive pregnancy test, they know exactly how you feel and can help you understand your choices and your pregnancy. Discuss your health and explain your options. They also offer free and confidential STD testing. Call for your appointment. They're here to serve you.
Hey Grandma, I can't wait until you can come into your new home. When you get here, you and Grandpa have got to take us trout fishing. We are in the trout capital of the world, you know. Mom and Dad took us on a hike the other day. I can't wait to show you all the awesome trails. There's lots of parks around the lakes and rivers I can show you too. We'll make sure to show you how to have a great time. Gotta go. I'm missing out on all the fun.
New adventures made possible by Century 21 Lemac Realty.
As the Bombers come on the field, the Mountain Home Bomber flag is carried by number 32, Shaggy Rowden. And the American flag is carried by number 85, Kellis Wilson. Josh, you wanted to mention something about the Greenbrier coach.
Yeah, he has a record of 104 wins, 59 losses, and this year is his 30th season
at Greenbrier.
As head coach. As the head coach.
As the head coach. Wow.
Yep.
Congratulations to him for sure.
And
I'm trying to keep all the papers from blowing off our table.
They only returned 2 on offense and 3 on defense from a team that went 12-1 last year in the 5A.
12-1 in the 5A.
Yeah.
Kicking off for the Bombers is number 26, Sergio Carmano.
31.
Back deep for the Panthers is number 31, Carter McEnlaney.
I think number 4. I can't tell. He hasn't turned.
And it's number 4 back there with him. That's Gavin Davis. We're getting ready for some Mountain Home Bomber football. Friday afternoon edition. That feels really different. We don't even have to have the lights on.
No.
I can actually see these papers. It's nice.
I bet this kid can kick this ball to Gasville with the wind blowing so hard.
I'm telling you what. And here we go. The kick is up. The kick is going. McElhaney on the return for the Panthers. He's across the 25. It's going to get brought down at the 26-yard line by number 24 for the Bombers, Ty Hannaford. And along with
McElhaney on the return. Brought down by Bombers number 24.
So Mountain Home needs to control the defensive line.
Brought out to the 26-yard line. Where
Stop
Greenbrier will
them.
start 1st and 10.
1st and 10 for the Panthers. We got to do everything we can to keep our papers from flying over to Gasville.
Yeah.
First and 10 Panthers at the Panther 26-yard line.
31
Bombers
is
going
your,
with a 3-man up front.
31 is your running back, 3 is your quarterback.
That's Carter McElhaney is the running back. Hands it off to McElhaney. Comes around to the right-hand side. He's going to be slowed down. There's a bunch of flags on the play. Every piece of popcorn is out there.
They never even tackled him.
That's
yeah, but they're going to decline it.
Panthers, but I believe they're calling it good. I don't know.
Well, because it's a face mask, they're going to decline
Against
it.
the Bombers?
Yes.
Take a look at the replay. We'll take a look at that. Brought to you by First Security Bank.
Man, they got a tackle. Yes, it's 4 o'clock, boys, but got to get out of the locker room.
Face mask against the Bombers. Penalty's going to be declined. And the result is touchdown.
Right there. 24 got him, but then it's like no one wanted to tackle.
That's not the way they want this to start. Panthers put the first points on the board 29 seconds into the ball game.
On to attempt the extra point for Greenbrier, number 13, Logan Graham.
Number 13, Logan Graham's going to attempt the extra point.
Hold.
Ball's being held by Wilson Morgeson.
And 21, he ain't a big guy. What's it showing as? They say he's
5'9", 150 junior.
Says he's fast.
Kick is up. Kick is good. 11:31 left in the first quarter.
11:31
Greenbrier 7,
Greenbrier
Bombers
7,
0. They're going to have to make some adjustments. We'll take a timeout with them right now. We'll be back in just a moment.
This Bomber football game is brought to you by ASC Warranty and Route 66 Extended Warranty. Established in 1986 and doing business nationwide for 35 years, all while remaining in the Mountain Home community. Proud sponsors of this live broadcast and the Mountain Home Bombers. That's ASC Warranty and Route 66 Extended Warranty in Mountain Home.
This game is brought to you by Mountaineer Gear and Outfitters, your one-stop shop for all your hiking, fishing, and outdoor gear. They carry a large line of name brand clothing and adventure gear like Chaco, Sunbum, Hook, Columbia, River Rat, and much, much more. They can even personalize your gear with custom screen printing, embroidery, sublimation, and decals. They now carry a full line of motorcycle gear and apparel, so stop by Mountaineer Gear and Outfitters today. Located across from Pizza Hut at 1322 Highway 62 East and Mountain.
Back deep for the Bombers is number 5, Dylan Drury. He's kicking right into the wind, Josh. I don't know how this is going to roll for him.
Oh, pretty good.
It didn't hurt him bad. Drury picks up the ball to 15, across the 25 to the 30. Gets out to about the 33-yard line, where the Bombers are going to have it, first and 10.
5, Dylan Drury on the return.
Bombers just need to put that first play of this game under their belt, be done with it. Don't dwell on it, just be done with it.
Returns it to the 33-yard
Do what they
line.
can to make
Bombers will
something
start
happen right
first
here on
and
their
10.
first possession. 11:25 left in the first quarter. Bombers are already down by 7. They need to make this happen. A little too much power. Passes intended for number 8.
Brady Barnett.
Brady Barnett falls incomplete. Second down and 10, Bombers.
Need to wake up. That's a catch Barnett needed to make. Easy pitch and catch right there.
Yeah, but you know that wind is horrendous on that
Oh,
field.
I know it is.
Who's the two backs?
Barnett and Chenoweth.
Chenoweth on the carry. He's going to get forward progress to the 35. Picks up 2 in the play. Third down and 8.
Jacob Chenoweth on the
Bombers
carry,
are just
and
looking
2 yards
sluggish
on
to
the
me,
play.
Bob.
Stopped by number 12, Eric Hewitt of the Panthers.
Number 12, Eric Hewitt, was on the stop for the Panthers. Trips to the right, twins to the left. Yates back to pass. Got a man across the middle, number 7, Chenoweth. They're going to give him first down yardage. That's going to be a Mountain Home Bomber first down at the 44-yard line. Let's take a look at a quick replay.
By number 16 of the Panthers, Caden Brooks. That's a Mountain Home Bomber.
Got some good blocking there, almost blocking the back by the Commodore. They give first down yardage at the 44. Mountain Home Bombers have it. And I told Coach Airy after the game last Friday night, I said, these boys play their best ball game when they're in the hurry-up. Barnett and Chenoweth back with Yates. Fakes the handoff. Yates pitches it back to Barnett. Barnett's got first down. He's across the 40. Gets tripped up at the 37. They're going to mark him down at the 36. First down, Bombers. Let's take a look at it.
27 on your tackle.
Takes it across the 40-yard line. That's another Mountain Home Bomber.
Nice little pitch by Yates. I don't know why he's so deep, but that's all right. Yates has got it. Trips him up. Barnett gets tripped up. First down, Bombers. Chenoweth.
Still
down
going.
Across the 30,
Still going.
Down to the 25. He's pushing. He's going. Keeps on going. He's inside the 20 across the 15. He's filling his feet. Gets brought down to the 14-yard line. Let's take a look at that first down, Bombers. Nice run play by number 7, Jacob Chenoweth. He starts that carry, Josh, at the 35, gets all the way down to the 14. That's a Mountain Home Bomber first down. Chenoweth on the carry, picks up a yard on the play.
By Panthers number 12, Eric Hewitt.
Second down and 9.
Second and 9.
Blake Bentley in motion, going to the right-hand side. Hands it off to Barnett. Barnett swings around the right-hand side. Good block with number 7, Chenoweth. Gets inside the 10, down to the 8-yard line. It's going to bring up third down and 3 for the Bombers.
Brady Barnett. Gain of 5 yards on the play.
Into the ball game for the Bombers, number 36, Corwin Morris, and number 39, Robert the Dozer Dover.
Third down and 4.
They've got it marked 3rd and 4 for the Bombers. Handoff to Chenoweth. Good block. He's inside the 5. He's spinning around.
There.
Touchdown, Bombers!
Ran to the strong side there with Morris and Dover just come in.
Let's take a look at that replay.
Morris got a good block there. You got 73.
Dozer made a great block.
Yep.
Number 73 for the Bombers had a nice block. That's Daniel Jones. As replays are brought to you by First Security Bank, only in Arkansas. We appreciate their sponsorship. In to kick the extra point is number 86, Jack Sheener. Kick that one over the field house.
Yeah.
Kicked it over the band. Extra point is good. 8:37 left in the first quarter. Mountain Home 7, Greenbrier 7. We'll be back in a moment.
This Bomber football game is brought to you by Mountain Home Concrete, offering concrete, ready mix, limestone for all your residential and commercial needs. Give them a call today at 424-3839, located at 2456 Highway 201 South in Mountain Home. That's Mountain Home Concrete. At Live Edge Bar and Grill, not only can you watch all the Bomber games, but you can also watch all the Hogs games and every UFC event. Come enjoy fresh food and craft cocktails and some good old-fashioned football at Live Edge Bar and Grill, located right off the bypass on Highway 5 South in Mountain Home.
We're back live at Bomber Stadium. Bombers do a good job tying it up, Josh. 7-7. Makes it a fair ball game to start over. This is where the Bombers need to hold the Panthers right here.
Yes, sir. Let's hold them.
Back deep for the Panthers, number 4, Gavin Davis. And I believe that's number 31, Carter McElhaney. Kicking off for your Bombers, number 26, Sergio Carmona. Sergio is a 5'11", 180-pound freshman. I believe he's from Brazil or Spain, one of those two.
I think it was Brazil.
Goes into the end zone. Ball come out to the 20.
The result of the play is a touchback. Greenbrier will start.
Have the ball 1st and 10 at their own 20. Go ahead, Josh.
What kind of adjustments Coach Airy made on the sideline there?
You know, Josh, that first play of the first play of the ball game didn't go our way, but I've seen some fire in that offense.
Oh yeah, it was good to see them march that ball down the field for sure.
Get a little bit of fire in the defense this first little bit. Bombers going to be all right. Your front three for the Bombers is number 32, Shane Rowden. Number 39, Robert Dover. Elijah Legg. Handoff to McElhaney to the right-hand side. They're going to have to wrap him up. They finally get him down at the 16, 17.
24.
Ty Hannaford makes a stop for the Bombers.
You know, Dover's usually a great tackler, man. He had him 5 yards deeper when they're all right there. Just missed the tackle.
Loss of 3 on the play. It's going to be 2nd down, 13 for the Panthers. Quarterback keeps it, comes up the middle. He spins.
24.
Hannaford gets him.
Kane Richardson on the quarterback keeper.
Net on that play is going to be a gain of 4 yards. It's going to be 3rd down and 9.
Domination is
3rd down and 9 for the Panthers.
I think they're going to go Wildcat.
McElhaney with the direct snap to McElhaney. They get him knocked out of bounds. That's number 3, Barrett Miller on the stop for the.
Ran out of bounds by number 3, Barrett
That's
Miller.
a direct snap to the halfback, number 3, Kane Richardson. Or I'm sorry, number 31, McElhaney. It's going to be. What are we doing?
There's a flag.
Yeah, he's calling it. Yeah, there was a flag on the play. It's against Greenbrier.
False start.
Yeah, false start.
Procedure penalty is declined. It is now 4th down.
For a minute there, I thought they were going for it. I was like, holy cow.
4th and 8. Yeah, they declined the penalty. It's 4th down and 8. Back deep for the Bombers. Number 5, Dylan Drury.
Again, kicking right in the wind. Look at that flag, Bob. It's perfectly straight.
It's almost straight.
Oh man.
Good punt for the Bombers for sure. Ball's going to take a Mountain Home Bomber bounce. They're going to down it at the Bomber at the Panther 41-yard line. Bombers going to have it 1st and 10. We'll be back after this commercial break.
Golly.
For over 45 years, Laney Wineland with Pegler Real Estate Group has been a Twin Lakes area resident. He is a proud sponsor of Bomber football and is a perfect person to do a free market analysis if you're thinking of selling your home. The market is hot and it's still a great time to sell your home. Opportunity is knocking, so trust Laney Wineland with Pegler Real Estate Group and give him a call at 479-466-9161.
The only thing you missed while we were at commercial break is Jacob Chenoweth made it back to the original line of scrimmage. We're going to keep it right here live. It's going to be 2nd down and 10 Bombers. Yates passes it off to number 8, Brady Barnett. Barnett gets to the 35 to the 34-yard line. Gain of 7 on the play. It's going to be 3rd down and 3 for the Bombers. In on the stop for the Panthers is number 3, Kane Richardson.
It's 3rd down.
Chenoweth pushes ahead, picks up 2. It's going to be 4th down and 1.
And on the Bombers, number 7, Jacob Chenoweth.
Get under center and get it.
Gain of a yard on the play. It's 4th down and 1.
Dover comes into the ball game. Bentley comes out along with number 6, Cade Yates. I believe Barnett's going to go up under center. Wide to the left, number 18, Talon Palmer. Wide to the right, number 17, Anthony Milborn. He's shooting out of the shotgun. Barnett plunges ahead. He's across.
They got it. He's at the 30-yard.
He gets to the 30-yard line. It's going to be 1st down, Bombers. Boy, I don't know why they do that out of the shotgun. I talked to Coach Jerry about that this morning.
That drives me nuts.
He said it kind of scares him too.
Oh, it drives me nuts.
Nice 1st down run by number 8 for the Bombers, Brady Barnett. 1st down at the 30-yard line of the Panthers. Chenoweth across the 30.
Should
There's
be
a flag on the play.
Jacob Chenoweth on the carry.
I'm going to say it's a face mask. If we look at it again, I think it is.
Take a look at the replay.
Right there.
Holding against the Bombers.
Oh, like a face mask.
10-yard penalty from the spot of the foul. Repeat, first down.
Holding against the Bombers.
Did you see his head go down when he...
I was watching the white hat. That's up to you to make the call. They're going to put it back at the 40-yard line. It's going to be second down and 20.
First down and 20.
First down and 20 for the Bombers. Yeah, it should be first down and 20. Trips to the right, Twins to the left. Bentley in motion. Yates cuts it up. He's got a lot of room. Inside the 20.
He's gone to the house.
5.
Touchdown.
Touchdown. Touchdown,
Yep.
Bombers.
Good run right there by Cade Yates.
40 yards to the end zone.
Yes, we're going to take a look at the replay.
Good blocking right there. Look at 62 and 73. Turn the man.
Number 62, Caleb Purdue. Number 73 for the Bombers, Daniel Jones. Great blocking by them. Touchdown, Mountain Home Bombers. Sheener's kick is up. It's good.
Jack Shainer's extra point.
5:11 left in the first quarter. Bombers 14, Panthers 7. We'll be back in just a moment.
Goodbye, guessing. Hello, confidence. So long, stress. Hello, security. Farewell, running to the bank. Hello, banking from anywhere. Get a quick view of your balance, block lost debit cards, and quickly deposit checks anywhere, anytime with the highly rated Arvest Go mobile app from Arvest Bank. Goodbye, limits. Hello, possibilities.
Are we back? I couldn't hear you for the noise. I'm sorry. Welcome back. Bomber Stadium, 5:11 left in the first quarter. Mountain Home Bombers 14, Greenbrier Panthers 7. Josh, that was a nice possession for the Bombers.
Good heads-up play by Cade Yates, or good call by the coach to do a draw play like that.
The thing that scares me the most is that shotgun short yardage play.
Drives me nuts.
Kicking off for the Bombers, number 26, Sergio Gamana.
Golly.
He drills it, goes into the end zone. Panthers are going to have the ball once again, first and 10 at their own 20. I asked Coach Airy, I don't know if I was on the camera or off, so if you've heard this, that's okay. I said, Coach, where's that kicker been? He said, you know, Bob, he said he come out. He said, but he couldn't kick it 20 yards. All of a sudden, I find out he's kicking up in the practice field, and he's kicking 50 and 60 yards at a time. So he's been working on it. Boy, we're glad to have him. That's made a difference. You know, John and Jackie Connor do a great job with those foreign exchange students. They always get 2 or 3 a year. Boy, every one of them, I think, has played football. And Jackie and John, I don't know if you're watching this afternoon, but we appreciate you and all you do for those foreign exchange students.
The whole ball's
on the
loose.
play.
What in the world?
Ball's going to be down at the 19-yard line. Going to lose a yard on the play.
Ball on the play recovered by Greenbrier.
I don't know what that was that popped up. A glove,
That's what I'm.
maybe, or a shoe, or
second and 11.
Oh, it's the left guard or right tackle's glove.
Second down and 11, Panthers.
I thought maybe one of the refs threw their hat up
instead of a flag. It's kind of what I thought. Number 14 is wide to our left. That's Israel Guzman. In motion is number 88, Lawson Worthy. Quarterback hands it off to McElhaney. McElhaney's going to get dropped behind the line of scrimmage by number 6, Cade Yates for the Bombers.
Carter McElhaney on the carry.
Gain of 2 on the play.
2 yards on the play brought down by Bombers.
It's going to be third down and 9.
Bombers get loud. It's third down.
Third down for the Panthers. 3rd and 9 from the Panther 21-yard line. 4:04 left in the first quarter of the ball game. Back with the quarterback is number 10, Matthew Garrett. Quarterback bobbles the snap just a little bit. He overthrows his man. It's going to bring up 4th down.
And you got to give the quarterback credit right there. That flag is perfectly straight, and he threw a bomb.
Yes, he did. That ball didn't hit till about the 48-yard line. I've watched a lot of film on these guys. That quarterback can actually throw. He's got an arm.
12's your punter.
Punting is Eric Hewitt for the Panthers. Back deep for the Bombers is number 5, Dylan Drury.
And he's going to kick right into that wind.
He gets it off this time. Fair catch is called at the 45-yard line. Bombers will have it. 1st and 10 at their own 45. We'll take a quick break. We'll be right back.
This Bomber game is brought to you by Horton Asphalt. For all your striping, asphalt, concrete, and gravel needs, whether residential or commercial, give Horton Asphalt a call today. They provide free estimates, and no job is too big or too small. Contact them at 870-232-1918.
Hi, I'm Clayton.
Flag.
There's a flag.
There's a flag on the play. Pass complete to Barnett, but there's a flag on the play. We'll take a look at the replay while they're figuring out the penalty. Bentley goes in motion. Yates is back to pass. Barnett's wide open. He catches the pass at the 26-yard line. You watch it, Josh. Let me know. I don't know what that is.
Sideline warning?
Sideline warning against the Bombers. Touchdown should be good, right?
No. They're calling it personal fouls.
Offsetting?
No, I don't know what he's saying here. Okay, no, they kept it. Okay.
Okay, touchdown is good. Must have been a sideline warning. Yeah. Sideline warning against the Bombers. When the official can't run up and down the white stripe, they get a little hairy about that. The kick is up. The kick is good. 3:35 left in the first quarter. Your Bombers, 21. Greenbrier Panthers, 7. Now we'll be back in just a moment.
Hi, I'm Clay Maxey with the all-new Clay Maxey Chevrolet Cadillac in Mountain Home. We are so excited to be Arkansas's newest Chevrolet Cadillac dealer. Our mission is to be a one-stop shop for all of your automotive needs. Let us prove to you how easy it is to do business in a small town. We may not be the biggest, but we'll work hard to be the best. My family and our team understand the meaning of hard work, and we believe it's a blessing to serve. Give us a chance to show you the best service around. Visit the all-new Clay Maxey Chevrolet Cadillac of Mountain Home.
I am born in Thayer, Missouri, the son of Ron Cornelius. I am a 1986 Mountain Home, Arkansas Bomber. I am a 1994 SMSU Springfield, Missouri alumni. I am a licensed real estate broker since 1997. I am Coach Korn of the SCA. I am Solomon Cornelius. I am Monarch Realty.
The American dream, one home at a time. Monarch Realty, Monarch Realty.
Okay. So it was after the touchdown was good. The penalty's been enforced after the on the kickoff. So the Bombers are kicking off from their own 25-yard line. I'm still trying to research to see what that penalty was, Josh. I think I've got it right here.
The sideline.
No, it's not. It's a chop block.
Up, it's coming back.
Number 4 carries it out to the 45-yard line, but there's a flag at the 37.
It'll be a block in the back against Greenbrier. No, this is what he did. Chop block is this, below the knees. He went.
What does that say right there?
That's.
What does that say right there?
Yeah. Block in the back, yeah, that's what they just called.
Block in the back against the Panthers. That's going to put the ball back at the 25-yard line of the Panthers. First and 10, Panthers at their own 25-yard line. 3:27 left in the first quarter. It's getting really, really cloudy, and it's really, really windy.
Mount Home needs to.
And I'm going to bet the temperatures drop 10 degrees.
Watch that deep pass because he's got the arm to do it.
Even against the wind. Short pass, complete to number 4. He gets hit right away. Number 4 with the reception, Gavin Davis. Wow. Brady Barnett makes a big hit. Let's take a look at that replay.
Gain of 3 yards on the play. On the tackle for the Bombers, number 8, Brady Barnett. 2nd and 7.
Barnett drills him. 3-yard gain on the play. 2nd down and 7, Panthers.
Oh, we got movement. Left, right tackle.
False start against the Panthers. Be a 5-yard penalty. Still 2nd down. According to the scoreboard, it's 2nd and 77.
5-yard penalty. 2nd down is 2nd and 12.
No, their scoreboard said it.
Boy, wouldn't that be a nightmare if you had 2nd and 77.
Quarterback keeps it, comes to the right-hand side. He's met by the Bombers' number 23, Dylan McBride, and number 24, Ty Hannaford.
And you got to give 28 credit.
Also in there for the Bombers, number 28, Maddox Carney. Ball gets carried out to the 30-yard line. It's going to be 3rd down and 5. There is a flag on the field. I didn't see it. Did you?
No, he just called timeout for player.
Okay, so there was no penalty. It was an official timeout for a player.
Domination, it's 3rd down.
3rd down, Panthers. 3rd and 6 is the yardage.
You got a new quarterback,
the
number
ball's
9.
At the 24-yard line. Number what?
Number 9's your quarterback.
Owen Scribner. Scribner, quick pass across the middle to 27.
8.
He's dropped down by Brady Barnett for a loss on that play of about 3 yards. Panthers are going to have to kick it away into the wind.
Brought down by Bombers, number 8, Brady Barnett. It's 4th down.
It's going to be 4th and 8 for the Panthers.
12 is your punter.
Number 12 is going to kick it. That's Eric Hewitt.
Blocked it.
Kick is blocked.
Mount Home got
There's
it.
a whole bunch of Bombers that fall on it.
28 got it.
Number 28.
8's the one that did it.
Number 28, Maddox Carney. The punt was blocked by number 8, Brady Barnett. First and 10 Bombers at the 18-yard line of the Panthers. Cade Yates throws it across, tries Chenoweth, overthrows him. No gain on the play, 2nd and 10.
Is incomplete, 2nd and 10.
It's hard when you got the wind blowing towards your back. Yeah. Any other day, he would have made that throw, but when you got 30-mile-an-hour winds behind your back, carries a little bit.
Yeah, they'll send that ball back from Yeovil here after a while. Chenoweth on the carry. He's got to turn it on. Nope, he's going to get dropped for a loss.
Man, that kid's got to get up field.
Loss of 5 on the play. 3rd down and 15 for the Bombers.
And on the Bombers, number 7, Jacob Chenoweth. Loss of 3 yards on the play. 3rd and 14.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 3rd down and 15. The wind is definitely picking up. Current wind speed right now is fluctuating between 12 and 15 miles an hour. Fumble on the play. We've got a flag.
A false start.
False start against the Bombers. 5-yard penalty. Still
False
3rd
start
down.
against the Bombers.
Now it's going to be 3rd down and 20.
5-yard penalty, still 3rd down.
Now if Cade Yates throws that same pass over the middle, touchdown. If he can get a man open. I can tell you that wind's more than 12, 15 mile an hour.
Yates back to pass. He's got some blockers. He scrambles around. He's got his man to the right-hand side. That's number 7, Jacob Chenoweth.
Nope, called it at
the 1 foot line.
Sure looked like he got it over, but can we look at the replay? Okay.
Now it's another Mountain Home Bomber.
It's a good pitch and catch right there with Yates and Chenoweth. Barnett, your quarterback.
Barnett barrels in. Touchdown, Bombers.
Touchdown, Bombers.
Okay. A nice little up the middle by Barnett. Out of the shotgun. Goes 1 yard in. Touchdown, Bombers. Okay. In to kick the extra point for the Bombers is number 86, Jack Sheener. Kick is up. The kick is good. 26 seconds left in the first quarter. Bombers 28, Greenbrier 7. We'll be back in just a bit.
This Bomber football game is brought to you by Old Mill Tavern, Monarch Realty, Vance Vision Clinic, Jim Brown Company, Moran's Lawn and Garden, Denbro Coffee and Custard, Oasis Live Music and Nightclub, Next Level Power Sports, Ryan Edwards Shelter Insurance, Alex Hoffman Davenport Realty, City on a Hill Church, Talisha Wade Perry of ERA Doty Real Estate, Beer Belly's Bar and Grill, located at 216 State Highway 5, right across the Arkansas-Missouri border.
We're back at Bomber Stadium. We got number 4 and 31 back deep for Greenbrier. Is the
Yep. Kicking off for the Bombers, number 26, Sergio Carmano. McElhaney back for the Panthers, number 31. He's going to kick it to McElhaney this time. McElhaney goes into the end zone, going to be a touchback. Ball's going to come out to the 20-yard line. Panthers have started there each possession, Josh. They can't hear you shaking your head.
Yeah. Sorry,
the public wants to know your opinion, Josh.
Only one has a touchback.
Nice first quarter for the Bombers.
Oh, very nice.
The very first play of the game.
Will start first.
They had to wake them up a little bit. Coach Harry made some adjustments, and the offense have done great.
4:35 in the afternoon. It's it looks like it's about 6:30 in the evening, maybe 7:30 in the evening.
And to me, it feels like a scrimmage game, you know?
But you know what? I'm just glad we're on top and hope we can keep it that way.
That's right. 3's your quarterback again.
Number 3 is your quarterback, Kane Richardson. McElhaney in motion. Richardson throws it off, dumps it off to number 88, Lawson Worthy. Worthy's going to be just short of the first down. They may give it to him.
Lawson Worthy.
No, it's short. Nope,
they gave it to him. First down.
By Bombers, number 28, Maddox Carney. The yardage is good enough for
first down, Panthers.
First down.
Carney was there for the Bombers on the stop.
Man, Dover took a shot at that quarterback right before he threw it.
Richardson, nope, we've gone back to the original quarterback, hadn't we?
Yes, number 3.
Richardson's pass to McElhaney. McElhaney's going to get met by number 1, Tristan Hayes.
Number
8, Brady Barnett for the Bombers. Loss on the play.
Kane Richardson's pass is complete.
Loss of 2 yards on the play. It's going to be second down and 12. Brady Barnett and Tristan Hayes there for the Bombers. Barnett's kind of limping around. We don't need him to get hurt.
Oh, he took a shot on his knee.
He'll work it out.
Yeah. Well, because
that's the end. That's the end of the first quarter. Mountain Home Bombers 28, Greenbrier Panthers 7. We're going to take a break. We'll be back in just a moment.
Next is a proud sponsor of this Game of the Week, delivering high-speed internet, television, and phone service to the members of North Arkansas Electric Cooperative. To register or determine if they are currently serving your area, find Next online or call them today at 870-425-2141. This game is brought to you by Jay Chafin State Farm. For all your home, auto, life insurance, and financial needs, give Jay and the staff a call at 870-425-9868, located on Cardinal Drive in Mountain Home.
Welcome back to start the second quarter of this ball game. Mountain Home Bombers 28, Greenbrier 7. Greenbrier has the ball at their own 28-yard line. Second down and 12.
Okay, you got 10 in the backfield now with number 3.
In the backfield is number 10, Matthew Garrett. Quarterback is number 3, Kane Richardson, working out of the shotgun. He fakes the handoff. He goes back to pass. He's got a man 14 wide open, first down plus plenty more. He steps out of bounds. Whoa, he steps out of bounds before the first down. They're going to say he stepped out at the 38. It's going to be third down and 2 for the Panthers.
Bomber Nation, get loud. It's third.
That's a good break for the Bombers.
Great break right there.
Richardson's working out of a lone backfield. Number 14 is wide to the left.
You got to watch
Number
this.
10 is over here with him. That's Matthew Garrett.
Quarterback keeper.
In motion is McElhaney. He lines up with the quarterback. He hands it off to 31, McElhaney.
Got him.
Gets brought down from behind. How about number 71, Elijah Legg? Loss of 7 on the play. It's going to be fourth down.
The backfield by Bombers number 71.
Yeah, it's going to be a loss of 6. It's going to be fourth down and 8. 4th and 8 Panthers.
Fourth down and 8.
Now they've got their wind to their back. You think they're going to kick it away? No, Josh is not here. It's 4th down and 8. They're going for it. Matthew Garrett's in the backfield. He's back to pass. He's got room to run. He's going to try to beat his man. He's brought down by number
Kane Richardson on the quarterback keeper.
Number 28, Maddox Carney from the Bombers. Bombers will take over on down. Let's take a look at the replay so I can figure out who made the tackle. My sidekick was gone.
Sorry, I did a phone call.
Quarterback keeper there.
28.
Maddox Carney stops him, slows him down. Is that number 24? Ty Hannaford finishes him off. Bombers have the ball first and 10 at the Panther 35-yard line. I can't believe they didn't kick it with the wind to their back.
I know.
First and 10 Bombers. Yates is your quarterback. Fakes the handoff to Chenoweth. He's back to pass, thrown into the wind. Barnett's there, catches the ball. Barnett catches the ball down at the 1-yard line. First and goal from the 1. Let's take a look at a replay. Brought to you by ASU Mountain Home. Yates takes the handoff. He's got plenty of time. Good blocking by the Bomber offensive line. Catches the ball at the 2, goes out of bounds. First and goal, Bombers at the 1.
That's another Mountain Home Bomber.
Chenoweth spins.
No.
He gets about a half a yard on the play. They're going to mark it back at the 1-yard line. No gain. It's going to be second and goal for the Bombers.
Second and goal.
Yates came out, so it must be Barnett's going to be under center.
Robert the Dozer Dover and number 39, number 36, Corwin Morris in for the Bombers. Chenoweth is your back. Barnett's in the shotgun formation. Palmer comes off. Barnett to the right-hand side. Touchdown, Bombers! You know how good it would be for the Bombers to put this into the mercy rule?
Yes, be huge.
Takes it 2 yards to the end zone.
Nice little 1-yard run for the Bombers. Well, Dylan called it 2. I thought it was at the 1. Josh, what do you think?
It was at the 1-yard line.
It was a nice little 1-yard run by number 8, Brady Barnett for the Bombers.
Because the scoreboard says second down and 1 also, so.
In to kick the extra point for the Bombers is number 86, Jack Sheener.
Now he's got a little wind. That flag is perfectly straight.
Going to kick it into the wind, but he kicks it good. Kick is up, kick is good. 10-15 left in the first half. Your Bombers 35, Panthers 7. We'll take a quick break. Be right back.
When I grow up, I want to save lives. like a superhero, and show up when people needed me.
When I grow up, I want to do animations. I want to create characters that can fly.
No matter what it is you want out of life, there is a path to get there.
When I grow up, I don't know what I want to do when I grow up, but I know I want to go to college.
Arkansas State University Mountain Home. Take your first step at asumh.edu.
When you bank with First Security, you're choosing real support for you and for our home state. So friends, families, and fellow Arkansans find better solutions together. It's another way First Security helps Arkansas bank better. And it's why you should call on us today. First Security, bank better.
Well, folks, welcome back to Bomber Stadium. Mountain Home Bombers are kicking off. Number 26, Sergio Camano.
He better put a little leg in this one.
Kicking into the wind. Kicking from the 40. It's going to go to the up man. That's number 14, Israel Guzman.
3 knocked him out.
Guzman gets run out of bounds by number 3, Miller for the Bombers. Josh, been a great first half to this point.
Great first half. Defense, offense. Doing exactly, controlling both lines at the scrimmage pretty much.
Panthers have the ball, 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line. So much more fun to do these ball games when the Bombers are actually functioning as a team and things are working out the way they need to.
I got to say, last Friday night, that was probably the most exciting
second half
that we've done on doing this.
That's number 31, McElhaney. Handoff to McElhaney. Cuts back to the right-hand side. Gets met by the Bomber.
6.
Cade Yates.
Oh, he's hurt too. 39.
Robert the Dozer Dover.
And you got to get 54.
Number 24, Ty Hannaford.
54, sorry.
Yeah, Ty Hannaford was there. And also number 54, Cody Ellenbaugh. 2nd down and 7 for the Panthers. Richardson fakes the handoff. Passes across the middle to number 88, Lawson Worthy. He's going to get to the 35-yard line. It's going to bring up 4th down.
Number 3 on your tackle.
Barrett Miller, along with number 54, Cody Ellenbaugh on the stop. That's a freshman for you, number 3, Barrett Miller. Nice play. We look forward to watching him for 3 more years after this. Richardson cuts it back up. He's got a 1st down and more. Brought down by number 5, Dylan Drury, along with number 39, Robert the Dozer Dover. 1st down, Panthers.
Boy, they're going in a hurry-up offense. They're already up there ready.
Richardson, quick pass to McElhaney, falls incomplete. 2nd down and 10. .902 left in the first half. Bombers 35, Panthers 7. McElhaney caught a lot of passes last weekend to no avail. When they played Van Buren, he was hard to keep.
He was. They say he's got like 4.3 speed.
Handoff to McElhaney to the right-hand side. Cuts it up. He could take it to the house. Touchdown, Panthers.
And off to Panthers, number 31, Carl McElhaney. Touchdown, Panthers.
There was his speed right there.
He's got it. Let's see what broke up on that play, Scooter. Number 4 in motion, just a straight handoff. Offensive line got spun around. Dozer got a little bit taken advantage of, and Miller just couldn't catch up. In to kick is number 13, Logan Graham. Extra point is up. It's good. 8:50. Greenbrier 14, Bombers 35. We'll be back in a moment.
Well, folks, have you been trout fishing before?
Not since I was a little kid.
You'll do fine.
Hey, what are you doing?
Aren't you coming along?
See you downriver.
How do you start this motor? I've never been in a boat before.
See you downriver.
Well, folks, have you sold a house before?
Yeah, about 30 years ago.
Yeah. Oh, well, you'll be okay then.
You sure?
Where are you going?
See you at the closing.
Hey!
At the closing.
We should have called the Z team.
Diatley Dental Care is a family-owned dental practice. Doctors Irvin and Christina Diatley grew up in the Twin Lakes area and are proud to serve the community. With modern treatment methods and state-of-the-art technology, they are dedicated to providing exemplary care to patients of all ages. Our compassionate team consistently receives training above and beyond the standard of care.
We're changing the way you see dentistry.
Come be a part of our dental family.
Logan Graham kicks it off to Dylan Drury, picks it up at the 9-yard line, across the 25, out to the 27-yard line on the return. Bombers will have it 1st and 10 from their own 27. Oh, they're marking it at the 28-yard line. Nice stop, nice spot for the Bombers.
I think
1st and 10 Bombers.
I think you get one-on-one with Barnett.
Wide
Deep
to the
pass.
right, number 22, Jet Hannaford, and number 33, Blake Bentley. Jet sweep. Dylan Drury across the 30 to the 31-yard line.
And on the Bombers, number 5.
Nice little
Dylan
gain for
Drury.
the Bombers. Gets to the 31. Oh, they're going to mark it at the 32.
That's what it looks like.
And they
yeah.
do. They mark the ball at the 32-yard line.
Gain of 4 yards on the play.
Gain of 4, 2nd and 6, Bombers. Nice little jet sweep. Milburn wide to the right, split to the left. Hannaford.
Gained a yard.
I don't know what that was.
And on the Bombers, number 7, Jacob Chenoweth.
Chenoweth on the carry. He picks up a yard on the play. 3rd down and
Run
5,
by
Bombers.
Panthers, number 54, Caleb Bagby. 3rd down and 4.
I guess they gave him an extra yard. He got it at the 34.
He said Bagby was the ball carrier? Yeah. Pass intended for number 17, Anthony Milborn. Going to be 4th down and 5 for the Bombers.
They're going to have to punt it.
4th down and 4.
They're going to have to punt it.
Bombers going to kick it away. 4th and 4 for the Bombers. Back deep is number 31, McElhaney. Kicking for the Bombers is number 8, Brady Barnett. 7:40 left in the first half.
Man,
Bombers 35.
If Barnett could see.
Timeout, Bombers. We're going to take a timeout with them. We'll be back in just a moment.
When it comes to health and healing, there's no place like home. At Baxter Health, providing compassionate care beyond measure is our mission. Because when it feels like home, it heals like home. We are Baxter Health.
When disaster strikes, ServiceMaster is there to help. From water damage, fire restoration, mold removal, ServiceMaster can help put your life and your home back together. ServiceMaster now covers over 12 counties in north central and northeast Arkansas, as well as southern Missouri. ServiceMaster is a proud sponsor of your Game of the Week. If you have a disaster, call the Master, ServiceMaster, 417-256-8773.
Driftwood Lanes. Fun happens here. You've dreamed about...
We're back live. The Bombers changed their play, so they've got another timeout. We're going to take a timeout with them. Be back in a moment.
You've dreamed about the perfect house, a place to call your own, and a place to not only stretch out, but to grow. Auto Owners protects your house because to you, it's home. That's simple human sense.
Ask American Safeguard Insurance and Mountain Home if auto owners make sense for you.
Happy to help, man. I was just over there talking to myself anyway.
This game of the week is brought to you by Lisa House of Connecticut in Mountain Home, the leader in water treatment, non-electric, completely demand, worry-free water conditioning, reverse osmosis home purifiers, distillers. Give them a call today at 870-425-4262 or visit them at 157 South Main Street in Mountain Home.
Welcome back to Bomber Stadium. 7:40 left in the first half. 35-14. Looks like Bombers are going to try to draw them off sides. Lay back, Barnett going to kick it. Quick kick. It's going to take a Bomber bounce. McElhaney from the 32. Wide to the right-hand side. He gets run out of bounds by number 33, Blake Bentley, and his backup is number 76, Sam the Commodore Morton. Panthers will have the ball first and 10 at the 48-yard line. They're going to mark it at the, well, let's see where they actually put it.
50.
They do put it at the 50-yard line. First and 10, Panthers at the 50.
Greenbrier will start at first and 10 from the 50-yard line.
7:29 left in the first half. Bombers are up 35-14.
They need to put a stop right here.
Fake handoff. Quarterback gets swarmed by number 39, Robert the Dozer Dover. Drops him back at the 41-yard line. Let's take a look at that replay. Brought to you by Arkansas State University Mountain Home. Robert the Dozer, he gets him, drops him at the 41. Great play by Dozer. Bombers needed that boost of confidence right there. Loss of 9 on the play. Second down and 19. They've changed the quarterback. Now it's number 3, Kane Richardson. No, that's the same guy.
Yeah.
Yep. Quick pass to McElhaney. McElhaney trips over his own man, but he's met by number 5 for the Bombers, Dylan Drury. Loss of 6 on the play. Let's see where they give him forward progress. They give him forward progress to the 37. It's going to be a loss of 4. It's going to be third down and 23.
Bomber Nation, get loud. It's third down.
Third and 23 for the Panthers. Richardson back to pass. Quarterback pressure, dumps it off to 31, McElhaney. McElhaney gets slowed down but not tripped up. He's going to get brought down by number 54, Cody Ellenbaugh for the Bombers. It's going to be fourth down and 11 for the Panthers.
Number 1.
Gain of 11 yards on the play.
Also in on that play, number 1, Tristan Hayes. Fourth and 11, Greenbrier. They're going to kick it, Josh. The wind is now kind of coming across our face.
It is.
So now it's coming out of the north across the field from the visitor side to the home side. Kick is off. It's a straight up punt. Bombers need to get away from it. It takes a good Panther bounce inside the 10. It's going to be down at the 7-yard line. Boy, that was a good bounce for the Panthers.
Huge bounce. It's like a dead duck floating in the air for a while.
And Bombers have the ball. First and 10 at their own 6-yard line. That's the worst field position of the game. But
we got a good crowd over there.
Not a bad crowd. First and 10, Bombers at their own 6. That's the worst field position we've had all afternoon. Ouch.
Just need a long drive here, eat up this clock.
5:22 left in the first half. Bombers 35, Panthers 14.
H, your quarterback.
Brady Barnett's the quarterback. In the backfield with him is Chenoweth. Fakes the hands it off to Chenoweth. He cuts back around. He's across the 10 to the 15. He's dragging him along across the 30 to the 33-yard line. They're going to mark him down at the 33. First down. Bombers will take a look at the replay.
We got a flag down here on the sideline.
Where at?
I'm going to say it's going to.
Clock's still rolling. We're going to take a look at the replay anyway.
He threw it after the fact. I don't know if they're throwing it on a. On a coach.
I don't know what this is. We're going to keep it on the white hat so we maybe can interpret it.
The only way he's doing that is he's going to throw someone out.
Take a look at that last play again, Scooter. See if we see anything, Josh.
I don't think you can. It's right on the sideline.
It was a nice run, but Chenoweth.
No, you're not going to see it. It was down here.
It's got to be on the sideline. All the players are out toward the play.
It was with something.
Well, we're fixing to see. They're throwing area out.
Due to the second unsportsmanlike conduct penalty.
And they're out.
The Bombers has been removed from the ball game.
They ejected Coach Airy from the ball game for a sideline warning. Bombers can't let this shake them up.
They should fire the boys up.
Coach Airy has to leave the field. They're going to mark it as a 5-yard penalty against the Bombers and throw the coach. Is that how that works?
Yes. No, it was this guy down here at the, it's between him and the coaches. Whatever's going on down there is between them two, and I don't know what.
So they got to replay the down?
Yes.
Boy, this is confusing. And they throw the head coach out and not the coach that was in error. First and 10 Bombers. The 18-yard line. Brady Barnett cuts it up. Gets tripped up at the 25.
Close.
27.
And out to Bombers number 8.
They're actually going to mark him at the 26. It's going to be 2nd down and 3 for the Bombers.
Gain of 8 yards on the play. 2nd and 2.
2nd and 2 Bombers. Jacob Chenoweth on the carry. First down, Bombers at the 30-yard line.
As long as I've done this, Bob, I have never seen that.
I don't know what, I got to figure out that, I don't know what that is about. Airy was way down here. Robert Eden, if you're watching this broadcast, send me a text. Let me know how the head coach gets thrown out when he's 50 yards away from the play.
Well, I guess because he's the head coach.
Pitch back to 7. Chenoweth.
Got a flag. It's going to be a hold.
He's brought down to the 30-yard line. Fumble on the play. If it's recovered by Panthers, they're going to decline the penalty.
No, I think Panthers got the ball.
That's what I said.
No, Mount Home got it.
What's the flag?
It's holding.
Holding. Bombers. 10-yard penalty from the spot of the foul. Repeat first down. It'll be 2nd down. It'll be 1st down and 20.
I guess they have to throw the head coach out rather than a assistant. Boy, you know that eats Coach Airy up, not being out there on the field.
Chenoweth on the draw. He keeps fighting, gets back to the 20-yard line. It's going to be second and 17. Actually, second down and 21.
Second down.
.313 left in the first half. Bombers are up by 21. Quick pass to number 8, Brady Barnett. Barnett gets to the 25-yard line. He's going to get tripped up. It's still going to be third down and 15 for the Bombers.
Pass complete to number 8, Brady Barnett. Gain of 2 yards on the play, third down.
And I bet he does. Yates, he's going to run it. Across the 30, to the 35, to the 40, to the 45, to the 46. They're going to march it at the 46-yard line. First down, Bombers.
And no flags.
And no flags. Hallelujah.
To the 47, that's another Mountain Home Bomber.
2:29 left in the first half, 35-14 in favor of the Bombers. Bombers are playing without their head coach, if you just tuned in. Hand off to Chenoweth, fumble on the play, recovered by Yates.
You're going to pull that, Yates.
If you're going to pull it, you got to pull it.
Yeah.
You can't leave it on his hip and hope for the best.
No gain on the play, second and 10.
No gain, no loss on the play. Second down and 10 for the Bombers.
Yeah, I'm with you, Bob. That temperature's dropped a good 10 degrees.
I've got 2 requests for you guys at the half. In motion, number 8, Brady Barnett. Goes to the wide side of the field. Quick pass over to Chenoweth. Chenoweth shooks and jives. He's going to get 4 yards on the play. Clock still is running.
Number 7, Jacob Chenoweth.
Who got him out? Number 10?
10.
That's number 10, Matthew Garrett for the Panthers. 1:30 left in the first half. Bombers are up by 21.
No, that was number 18. Sorry, his jersey's
18.
all. He just fixed it.
Gage Williams. Handoff to Chenoweth. Across the 45 to the
Oh,
40.
boy.
First down, Bombers. Well, he scooches it around, but when he gets it open, he's hard
gone.
to stop.
Yeah.
That's another Mountain Home Bomber.
If he's thrown from this game, he can't play the first half of the next one.
Got a
Flag
flag.
on the play. 2 flags on the play. Pass is intended for number 8, Brady Barnett. Flag on the play at the 10-yard line or 11-yard line.
Pass interference.
Pass interference.
Yep.
Against the Panthers.
Yep.
It'll be a 15-yard penalty. And an automatic first down for the Bombers. What are they booing about? Huh?
Their
Oh.
Their fans are booing.
Okay. Sounded like ours.
Yeah.
15-yard penalty against the Panthers for pass interference. Bombers have it first and 10 at the Panther 25-yard line. 1 minute and 2 seconds left in the first half. Yates is your quarterback. Your halfback is number 7, Jacob Chenoweth. In motion is 33, Blake Bentley. Yates, pass to Barnett, right off his chest. Ball's incomplete. Second down and 10.
Well, the guy, I think what happened was the guy got it tipped, and it caused Barnett to be a little bit off, would be my guess. I mean, you can replay and see.
Yeah.
But I'm sure he.
You tag it? Yep.
I think it just caught his momentum a little bit. He was thinking it was going to be there sooner.
Yates is your quarterback. Trips to the right, single to the left. Yates hands it off to Chenoweth across the 25, 30. Inside, there he goes.
He's gone.
on his feet. Touchdown, Bombers!
You got to rewind that and watch.
Let's take a look at the play before this last one.
Jacob Chenoweth on the carry takes it to the end zone.
Here's that pass play. Take a look at Barnett.
I think he tipped it just enough. I
can
can't
slow it down right toward the end, or yeah, we'll take a look at it again. Slow it down as the catch, as a. All right. That's all right. Yeah,
I think he caught it.
I think he deflected it
But then look at the last play.
We're back with 49 seconds left in the first half. The extra point is good. Mountain Home 42.
Yeah,
Greenbrier
replay that
14.
last play.
Now we're going to take a look at the touchdown play.
Watch how he bounces off this lineman. He gets a push from this lineman right there.
Nice little run by number 7 for the Bombers, the sophomore Jacob Chenoweth, touchdown Bombers. 49 seconds left in the first half. Bombers 42, Greenbrier 14. We'll take a 1 commercial break.
This game of the week is brought to you by Staff Bank, a banking family tradition since 1931. This Bomber football game is brought to you by The Locker Room. For all your athletic apparel, screen printing, embroidery, trophies, and sporting good needs, go visit The Locker Room, located at 1209 Highway 62 East in Mountain Home, or check them out online at lockerroominc.com.
We're back live, 49 seconds left in the first half of the ball game. Bombers are up 42-14. Kicking off for the Bombers, number 26, Sergio Camana. Fair catch call by number 88, Worthy. So I got a text back from Coach Airy. It's the second unsportsmanlike on the sideline, and the head coach gets ejected like we thought.
Ball is fair caught.
I've now asked him if he has to sit out the first half of the next game, and he hadn't responded yet.
Panthers will start 1st and 10 from the 25-yard line.
.49 seconds left in the first half. Bombers 42, Panthers 14. Quarterback's back to pass. He's got a man. Are they going to say he caught it, or was it on the ground? No, pass incomplete. Pass is intended for number 31, McElhaney. That's Carter McElhaney. Going to be second down and 10.
Dover needs to get back here and get some pressure on that QB.
Pass intended for McElhaney. Ball's incomplete. It's going to be third down and 10.
Is incomplete. Bomber Nation, get loud. It's third down.
Man, you'd think Greenbrier just run the clock and run it out. I mean, that's third down, and there's 37 seconds left on the clock.
Richardson back to pass. He swallowed again. He throws it away.
Intercepted!
24 for the Bombers. Touchdown, Bombers!
Huge play right there. Yes.
Pass is intercepted by number 24, Ty Hannaford. Let's take a look at that instant replay. He tries to dump it off, and he does. Pass is intercepted by number 24, Ty Hannaford for the Bombers. Touchdown. Jack Sheener with the extra point attempt. It's up. It's good. 26 seconds left in the first half. Bombers 48, Greenbrier 14. We'll be back in a moment.
It's hunting season. Got 'em! Freeze it, air fry it, and smoke it. The Shays Appliance hunting sale is on, and we've got you covered. Freeze it, up to 25 cubic foot chest and upright freezers in stock now. Air fry it. Shays Appliance has the GE convection air fry range in electric, gas, and induction in stock. Smoke it. We've got that Traeger grill. The hunt starts at Shays Appliance. Save big now and freeze, air fry, or smoke. Shays Appliance, where we service everything we sell. Woohoo! Got another!
This game of the week is brought to you by Genuine Care Pharmacy. For all your pharmaceutical needs, call Clint, Kevin, Michelle, or the staff at 870-435-5757, located in Gassville. That's Genuine Care Pharmacy. Scrap.
We're back live. 26 seconds left in the first half. Bombers 49, Greenbrier 14. Josh, it's been a long time since Mountain Home Mercy ruled somebody.
Yes, long
if we can
time.
hold this up, this would be nice.
I think it was last season. Siloam, was it?
Maybe, yeah. Sergio Carmona with the kick again. Fair catch called by number 88, Worthy, at the 27-yard line. 26 seconds left in the first half. Bombers are up 49-14 over the Greenbrier Panthers. We're going to keep it right here as we get things going.
Here's a little scores while we're waiting. Little Rock Christian 13, Greenwood 7.
Holy catfish.
Yeah. El Dorado 35, Jacksonville 0. That's all I got so far. A lot of your games are
Harrison has postponed their game till tomorrow morning at 11:30. They're going to do their senior night tomorrow morning at 11:30. Get their game. They're going to try to kick it off at 11:30 tomorrow. Richardson hands it off to McElhaney to the right-hand side. Cuts it back off tackle.
23 and 39.
Number 23 for the Bombers. Right, along with Robert the Dozer Dover.
Loss of 1 yard on the play.
Loss of 1 on the play. 2nd and 11 with 12 seconds left in the first half.
Probably just going to let it run out. No.
Richardson's quarterback, number 3. Hands it off to McElhaney. McElhaney dives, misses a man. Cade Yates
23
is there for the Bombers.
And 6.
Number 23 is there as well. That's number 23, Dylan McBride. That's the end of the first half. Greenbrier Panthers 14, your Bombers 49. We're going to take a halftime break. We'll be back in a bit.
Scrap Daddy's Metals is a full-service scrap recycling center accepting your scrap metals for recycling, paying you top dollar for all of your recyclable metals. They even buy cars and catalytic converters. Give them a call today at 870-424-6120 or visit them at 2821 Highway 5 North in Mountain Home. Matt Hirschberger at Pegler Real Estate is a proud sponsor of Bomber football. Born and raised in Mountain Home, Matt is the perfect agent to help you whether you are looking to buying or selling your next real estate property. Give Matt a call today at 870-405-4144. Twin Lakes Chiropractic Clinic has been backing the Bombers for the past 43 years. They offer chiropractic care, including in-house x-ray, physiotherapy, and spinal decompression. They accept most insurance carriers, including Blue Cross Blue Shield and Ambetter. Call or visit them today. Twin Lakes Chiropractic Clinic, located at number 1 Medical Plaza in Mountain Home, or call them at 425-2515.
Across the state of Arkansas, Farmers and Merchants Bank and the Bank of Fayetteville join you in cheering on our favorite teams. We applaud that extra effort that makes our schools and activities an important part of our communities, more now than ever. Working as a team to make our communities better by helping you reach your goals, that's what happens at Farmers and Merchants Bank and the Bank of Fayetteville, home of Me Banking, member FDIC.
This game is brought to you by Ozark Hills Insurance, your independent insurance agency serving all your insurance needs, including home, auto, health, life, and business. Call Ozark Hills Insurance today for some of the best deals on insurance in town. Located at 405 Highway 5 North, or call them at 870-425-4444.
Informed Choices Women's Center of the Ozarks has stood as a beacon of hope in the community since 2007, helping more than 25,000 women with their unplanned pregnancies. All of the services they offer are free and confidential. If you have a positive pregnancy test, they know exactly how you feel and can help you understand your choices and your pregnancy. Discuss your health and explain your options. They also offer free and confidential STD testing. Call for your appointment. They're here to serve you.
Hey Grandma, I can't wait until you can come and see your new home. When you get here, you and Grandpa have got to take us trout fishing. We are in the trout capital of the world, you know. Mom and Dad took us on a hike the other day. I can't wait to show you all the awesome trails. There's lots of parks around the lakes and rivers I could show you too. We'll make sure to show you how to have a great time. Gotta go. I'm missing out on all the fun.
New adventures made possible by Century 21 Lemac Realty.
This Bomber football game is brought to you by ASC Warranty and Route 66 Extended Warranty. Established in 1986 and doing business nationwide for 35 years, all while remaining in the Mountain Home community. Proud sponsors of this live broadcast and the Mountain Home Bombers. That's ASC Warranty and Route 66 Extended Warranty in Mountain Home.
This game is brought to you by Mountaineer Gear and Outfitters, your one-stop shop for all your hiking, fishing, and outdoor gear. They carry a large line of name brand clothing and adventure gear like Chaco, Sunbum, Hook, Columbia, River Rat, and much, much more. They can even personalize your gear with custom screen printing, embroidery, sublimation, and decals. They now carry a full line of motorcycle gear and apparel, so stop by Mountaineer Gear and Outfitters today, located across from Pizza Hut at 1322 Highway 62 East in Mountain Home.
This Bomber football game is brought to you by Mountain Home Concrete, offering concrete, ready-mix, limestone for all your residential and commercial needs. Give them a call today at 424-3839, located at 2456 Highway 201 South in Mountain Home.
Ladies and gentlemen, standing before you on the track in front of you is your Northeast Arkansas Conference champions, your 9th grade Bomber football team. They are the back-to-back conference champions of the Northeast Arkansas Conference. They finished with a record of 8-1 this season and went undefeated in Northeast Arkansas Conference play. At this time, would you please rise and give these young men a round of applause on an incredible season.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the field the Mountain Home High School Marching Bomber Band. The band has just completed a successful fall competition season, finishing the fall finals at the Pride of Ozarks and Branson Marching Invitational, along with superior First Division ratings at the Region Marching Assessment, and placed 6th in Class 6A at the State Marching Competition this past Monday. This year's show is entitled For Every Season. Soloists include Lane Matty on flute, Jonathan Mason on flugelhorn, with guard soloists Hannah Kinsley, Olivia Brewer, Marley Herrick, and Trinity Koger. We would like to dedicate tonight's show to all of our band seniors. At this time, we're proud to present drum majors Maggie Thompson and Emma Sanborn and the Mountain Home High School Marching Bomber Band. gentlemen, the Mountain Home High School Marching Band. The Mountain Home High School Marching Band next performance will be on Veterans Day next Friday, November 11th in downtown Mountain Home, and then on November 22nd at the Universal Holiday Parade featuring Macy's in Orlando, Florida.
This Bomber football game is brought to you by Mountain Home Concrete, offering concrete, ready-mix, limestone for all your residential and commercial needs. Give them a call today at 424-3839, located at 2456 Highway 201 South in Mountain Home. That's Mountain Home Concrete. At Live Edge Bar and Grill, not only can you watch all the Bomber games, but you can also watch all the Hogs games and every UFC event. Come enjoy fresh food and craft cocktails and some good old-fashioned football at Live Edge Bar and Grill, located right off the bypass on Highway 5 South in Mountain Home.
Welcome back to Bomber Stadium. It's the Diatley Dental Care Halftime Show. With me right now is the SRO from the Mountain Home High School, Robert Rechtenwald. How are you, buddy?
Doing good with the wind.
With the wind. You notice we got a little shelter for ourselves here?
Good call.
Yeah, good. And thanks for calling me. You know, it's been a great ball game to this point. You know, Josh was a little bit scared when they ran that first play in the first half. 29 seconds, they score it 7-0 in favor of the Panthers.
Yeah, they got off to a hot start, but we were able to set it back. I think before we get too far into this real quick, it is senior night.
It is senior night.
So we need to say thank you to the senior band members that have put all the time and effort in.
Absolutely.
Also thank the cheerleaders that have put in time and effort, dance team, flag team. I don't want to miss anybody, but if I do, I'm sorry. But we don't know if the rain's going to hold off long enough for us to do a senior show out here, so we need to go ahead and address that.
And I'm really hoping we're able to do it on the field.
Yep.
That way we can get it broadcast.
Yep.
With Robert mentioning that, if it does start raining, they're going to move the senior night festivities into the gym, so therefore we will not be able to broadcast that. Now let's talk about the ballgame.
All right, let's get into it. So here's the deal. Mountain Home's not been in this position either. They're up 49-14 at halftime. We played good on the offensive side of the ball and the defensive side of the ball. This is a good spot to be in, but we have to come out with the same momentum and the same drive, right? So we need to not make mistakes. Let's play a clean second half of football.
We don't need a fumble.
No.
We don't need an interception.
No, we don't need injuries.
Don't need any injury.
You know, I would never accuse a team playing dirty by any means whatsoever, but we have to keep our heads on straight, okay?
Right. You're absolutely right.
We have a week. The way the score looks now, we have another week coming, and we have to stay cool, calm, and collective and handle business between the hash marks.
Right. When you played in the championship game in 2006, when that team, that group of seniors changed that season around for you guys, how does this game remind you of that? These Bombers started out 0-7.
Yep.
And they've won, if we win tonight, we've won the last 3.
Yep.
How does this game tonight in 2022 remind you of the season of 2006?
Well, Dad, it's football. It's a game of emotions, okay? We started it with Siloam Springs. We probably had one of the biggest point deficits last week. We came back and won by 1.
Absolutely, the school. Uh-huh.
If we haven't already, we're getting ready to enact the mercy rule.
It is inactive as of this point.
For the first time this year, okay? Our seniors are setting the tone. Our juniors are playing. Our sophomores are playing. The freshmen we have out there, they're playing. The emotions are high, and that's what you need. We're building momentum and emotions to go into next week.
And it's going to be an exciting finish to this game. The mercy rule is in effect. That means the clock changes the way it stops and starts for a long time, but there's still 24 minutes of football to go.
Yep. Yep. Well, like I said, we come out, we get the ball here at halftime, right? And we need to go ahead and put it in. And I'd like to see some of our younger guys get in there, get a chance, and maybe we can get out of here with injury-free and we'll start looking for next week.
A lot of folks at home don't know this, but the Mountain Home Bombers right now have 4 freshmen playing on this team tonight. We've got number 3, number 3, Barrett Miller. We've got Carter Atkins I believe he's number 20. We've got Gigi. Kyle McBride is dressed out tonight. Yarbrough, I don't have his number on the sheet. The sheet I've got is a little bit old. He's also a freshman. You saw the whole lineup of freshman Bombers that were down there for being conference champs.
Yep.
2 years in a row undefeated in conference for the 9th grade. Our JV team this year has gone undefeated throughout their whole season. They don't play the same teams that these guys, the varsity, do, but it's got to be a good pump-up feeling for these guys to know we can win.
Hey, they've been in playoff mode the last 3 weeks.
Yeah.
And they're going to be in playoff mode most likely unless something absolutely crazy happens next week. And the team's not giving up. They've not lost faith. We as a fan base don't need to either.
The teams are back out. I need to catch some scores from Josh around. Robert, thanks for coming up. We'll see you after the game.
Go Bombers.
Josh, we got a few games out in the state going on right now. Have you got any scores we can talk about real quick?
Yeah, El Dorado 49, Jacksonville 0.
Holy cow.
Sylvan Hills 14, Greene County Tech 7. This is a shocker for me. Little Rock Christian 20, Greenwood 14.
That is a shocker. Halftime?
Nope, quarter 2 it's saying.
Quarter 2.
I do have some stats brought to you by Neil Denton from the Baxter Bulletin.
Let me just say something. We really appreciate Neil taking the time to do that and allowing us to share his stats with you. These are not our stats. They are courtesy of Neil Denton, undoubtedly.
Yes. Mountain Home, 359 yards. Greenbrier, 170. Yates is 7 of 11 passing, 136 yards, 1 touchdown. Barnett has 4 receptions for 101, a TD, 6 carries for 37 yards, 2 touchdowns. Yates has 3 rushes for 62 yards and a touchdown. Chenoweth has 15 carries for 120 yards, 2 touchdowns, 2 receptions for 35. And for Greenbrier, Richardson is 7 of 12 passing. And their little running back, 9 carries, 119 yards, and 2 touchdowns.
Holy cow. This has been the Diatley Dental Care Halftime Show. We appreciate you joining us. You're watching the Mountain Home Bomber football team.
It will be held here at Bomber Stadium.
They are going to hold the senior recognition on the field after tonight's ball game. So please stay tuned. You're watching Mountain Home Bomber football on XL7 TV. We'll be back shortly.
For over 45 years, Laney Wineland with Pegler Real Estate Group has been a Twin Lakes area resident. He is a proud sponsor of Bomber football and is a perfect person to do a free market analysis if you're thinking of selling your home. The market is hot and it's still a great time to sell your home. Opportunity is knocking, so trust Laney Wineland with Pegler Real Estate Group and give him a call at 479-466-9161.
Goodbye, guessing. Hello, confidence. So long, stress. Hello, security. Farewell, running to the bank. Hello, banking from anywhere. Get a quick view of your balance, block lost debit cards, and quickly deposit checks anywhere, anytime with a highly rated Arvest Go mobile app from Arvest Bank. Goodbye, limits. Hello, possibilities.
We're back live at Bomber Stadium, getting ready to kick off the second half. Our clock is off, Scooter. Back deep for the Bombers is number 5, Dylan Drury.
13's your kicker.
Kicking off is number 13 for the Panthers, Logan Graham. We're going to fix our clock, but we are starting the second half of this ball game. They kick it to Drury. Picks up the ball to 7, out to the 15, to the 20. Scoots around to the 22-yard line where their Bombers are going to have it. 1st and 10 at the 23.
Ball's run out to the 23-yard line where the Bombers will start 1st and 10.
Bombers have the ball, 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line. This is the start of the second half. Trips to the Twins to the left, single to the right. Barnett in motion. Handoff, Chenoweth fakes the handoff, pitches it out to Brady. Brady Barnett runs out of bounds. He's going to pick up 4 yards on the play. Our clock is back. 11:09 left in the third quarter. Barnett picks up 3 yards on the play. It's going to be 2nd down and 7.
It's good. The clock won't stop.
Twins to the left. Chenoweth up the middle, runs behind his blockers, gets out to the 30-yard line. Gain of 3 on the play.
Brought down by number 45 and number 20.
It's going to be 3rd down and 4.
Gain of 3 yards on the play, 3rd and 4.
Actually, 1, 2, 3. 3rd down and 3. All tight. Barnett barrels across, picks up 1.5 yards. 4th down and a yard and a half. Was that Yates or Barnett?
Barnett.
That was Barnett. That's what I thought. It's pretty bad when I get tripped up.
1 yard on the play, 4th down and 2.
4th and a long 1. I'm saying it's 1.5 yards.
Say go for it.
They're going to punt it. Punt team comes on. Number 27 there. We haven't seen him tonight. Isaiah Mary's on the punt team. Back to kick for the Bombers is number 8, Brady Barnett. Back deep for the Panthers, number 31, McElhaney. He was a little bit shooken up toward the end of the first half. Barnett's not got a very good kick out of it. He kicks it out of bounds at the 40. They're going to mark it from the 50, start stepping it off. They're going to line him up at the 48-yard line of the Bombers where the Panthers will have it 1st and 10.
And the clock's still a ticking.
We are under the mercy rule. Clock does not stop unless officially stopped by the white hat. And there's several other rules that go along with it, but they're way too long for me to read. Don't you start.
Okay, I got some more scores, Bob, that's just popped up.
Okay.
Little Rock Catholic 21, Marion 7, quarter 2.
Richardson hands it off to McElhaney. He goes to the right-hand side. He's got some legs if he gets broke away. Maddox Carney there for the Bombers. A whole squadron of Bombers. He's still pushing forward. At some point, they're going to have to call for forward progress. They do. 1st down, Panthers.
Here's another shocker.
Hold on, let me see who was in the bottom of this stack. Ty Hannaford on the bottom of that stack for the Bombers, along with number 28, Maddox Carney. 1st down, Panthers. Go ahead.
Little Rock Christian, 27 now. Greenwood, 14.
Wow.
I did not see that
their
coming.
quarterback went out last week, remember?
Yeah, they got that freshman
Kane
playing.
Archer is their quarterback, their freshman. Richardson cuts it back up off tackle.
30 and 54.
Cody Ellenbaugh on the stop for the Bombers, along with number 30, Brady Lance. Gain of 5 on the play. 2nd down and 5, Panthers. 8:05 left in the third quarter.
2nd and 5.
And in Bombers' favor, the clock keeps on ticking. Number 27 wide to the left. Marcus Simpson. Worthy goes in motion. Fakes the handoff. Cuts it back up. He's got a 1st down. Met by number 3,
depends
Barrett
on where
Miller.
they spot that at.
And number 1, Tristan Hayes. Let's see where that spot goes.
On the quarterback keeper.
You're going to see he's a little bit short. Yep, sure enough.
Looked like he had it.
They're not running a down marker over there. I don't know.
Bomber Nation, get loud. It's 3rd down.
3rd down and 1 for the Panthers. Richardson passes it off.
That was good by number 1. That was a good play.
Hayes on a tackle for the Bombers. Who's over there with him? Is that number 28, Maddox Carney?
28.
Brought down by Bombers number 1, Tristan Hayes.
Nice play by number 1, Tristan Hayes for the Bombers. 4th and 4 for the Panthers.
It's good by number 1. He shed his block that way and make the tackle.
You know, Tristan's been on and off with injuries all season. It's good to see him out there tonight on senior night. 27 for the Panthers comes back into the ball game. Marcus Simpson. Richardson's the quarterback. DeDozer slows him up. He finally gets
24.
Brought down by
no gain.
By number 34 for the Bombers. 32.
No.
That was number 32, Shane Let's take a look at that replay. I want to make sure I get the right player.
No, it's 24, I think.
Well, let's look here. Dozer about had him in the backfield.
24.
Yeah, we're gonna retract that. That is number 24 on that stop. Ty Hannaford for the Bombers. Chenoweth cuts it back up. He's looking for a hole.
Barnett.
Oh, I'm sorry. That's Barnett, number 8, Brady Barnett. He keeps on running, gets brought down by number 31, McElhaney.
And see, 31.
First down, Bombers at the Panther 45-yard line. Let's take a look at the replay.
30.
I'm sorry, I thought that was Chenoweth, but it's number 8. Brady Barnett gets it all the way out to the Panther 35-yard line.
You can see he's hurting.
He's hurting a little bit. He got a headache. First down, Mountain Home. Handoff to Barnett to the right-hand side. Follows his blockers. He follows number 55, Brody Goodson. Picks up 6 yards on the play. Second down and 4, Bombers.
Brought down by number 11 of the Panthers, Jake Hargrave. Gain of 5 yards on the play. 2nd and 5.
Takes the handoff to Chenoweth. Pitches it back to Barnett. Barnett stumbles up. He gets back to the original line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It's going to bring up third down.
Bombers number 8, Brady Barnett. No gain on the play.
I think he tried a deep ball right here to Barnett.
Number 50 on the stop for the Panthers.
Number 20, Connor Miller.
Braxton Williams. Number 20 is there as well, Connor Miller. And number 12, Eric Hewitt. Third down and 5, Bombers with 4:37 left in the third quarter. In the backfield, Chenoweth, number 7. Barnett, number 8. Your quarterback is number 6, Cade Yates. In motion is number 33, Blake Bentley. Handed off to Chenoweth. He follows his blocks. He's going to be just short of the first if they don't give it to him.
They're waving it.
They're waving it down. First down, Bombers. Let's take a look at the blocks.
You got to give credit. He followed Barnett right there up the hole with your left side. 55,
nice block by number
8.
55, Brody Goodson. But Brady Barnett leads the way. First down, Bombers.
You got to give that sophomore 62 credit right there.
That center, number 62, Caleb Purdue.
He's had a solid season for being a sophomore.
That's number 7, Jacob Chenoweth, still on his feet. Picks up 3 yards on the play. It's going to bring up second down and 7.
Jacob Chenoweth. Gain of 4 yards on the play.
25 just came in, Bob.
4.
20 of the Panthers.
Number 8.
54, Caleb Bagby.
25 in for the Bombers. That's Chris Hubbard.
It's good to see him back. He's been
laid up all for a little bit. He played last week, but he wasn't 100%. Handoff to number 25, Chris Hubbard. Across the 30. Down to the 26.
And he's a big back that runs north and south.
It's going to bring up third down and 1.
Chris Hubbard.
Josh, if you'll tell me who the defense is, I'll keep on the.
Brought down by Panthers number 3, Kane Richardson, and number 54.
Number 3, Kane Richardson on the stop for the Panthers. Handoff to number 7, Jacob Chenoweth. He's across first down yardage.
80 and 3.
They're going to give him forward motion out to the 24. First down, Bombers. In on the stop is number 80, Ferrigzo.
Say that again.
Ferrigzo.
Brought down by number 80 of the Panthers.
Fergoso. There we go. Fergoso. First down, Bombers.
Number 25, he's a big, solid, little stocky back.
Yes, he is. Number 25 is Chris Hubbard. He's 5'8", 155. And here we go. That's Cade Yates, the quarterback.
14.
Gets down to the 8-yard line. He's stopping number 14, Israel Guzman. First down and goal for the Bombers.
Number 45 of the Panthers as well. That's another Mountain Home Bomber.
Also there for the Panthers is number 45. I don't have him on my roster. First down, Mountain Home. 1:46 left in the third quarter. Blake Bentley in motion. Handoff goes to number 25, Chris Hubbard. He gets inside the 5, down to the 3-yard line. It's going to be second and goal from the 3.
50.
Stop made by number 50, Braxton Williams, and number 11, Jake Hargrave. 1:20 left in the third quarter. Got a pretty nice Bombers crowd here in the stadium tonight, Josh, or this afternoon.
It's really
still daylight.
It's really filled up here. Quarterback
keeper gets down to the 1.
54 and 45.
Stop made by number 45. No name for him, but number 54 is Caleb Bagby. 3rd down and goal from the 2. 3rd and goal for the Bombers from the 2-yard line.
Well,
43 seconds left in the third quarter.
Well, it's good to see, even with halftime, people were still rolling in, coming to the game.
Jacob Chenoweth looking for the sign. Still waiting on it. Touchdown, Bombers! Number 7, 2-yard run. Jacob Chenoweth, touchdown, Bombers. Let's take a look at the hole that he ran through. Brought to you by Next, powered by NAEC.
62-55.
Nice block by number 25, Chris Hubbard. Then Chenoweth just looks to make it happen, and that's a touchdown, Bombers. In the kick for the Bombers, number 86, Jack Sheener.
Ready for another update?
That's the end of the third quarter.
34, Little Rock Christian. Greenwood, 14.
Holy cow. Yeah, they need to let him kick here. No.
That's a shocker.
It's going to be the end of the third quarter. Sheener's kick is up. Sheener's kick is good. Third quarter, Mountain Home Bombers 56. Panthers 14. We'll be back in just a moment.
This Bomber game is brought to you by Horton Asphalt. For all your striping, asphalt, concrete, and gravel needs, whether residential or commercial, give Horton Asphalt a call today. They provide free estimates, and no job is too big or too small. Contact them at 870-232-1918.
Hi, I'm Clay Maxey with the all-new Clay Maxey Chevrolet Cadillac in Mountain Home. We are so excited to be Arkansas's newest Chevrolet Cadillac dealer. Our mission is to be a one-stop shop for all of your automotive needs. Let us prove to you how easy it is to do business in a small town. We may not be the biggest, but we'll work hard to be the best. My family and our team understand the meaning of hard work, and we believe it's a blessing to serve. Give us a chance to show you the best service around. Visit the all-new Clay Maxey Chevrolet Cadillac of Mountain Home.
I am.
We're back live, Bomber Stadium. We got number 4 kicking off for the Bombers.
Yep, number 4.
That's Joe, the foreign exchange student. I introduced him Monday on my show, and I said, "What's your name?" He said, "Joe." "What's your last name?" And I couldn't understand him.
Blew off.
Be a flag.
No, blew off the tee.
Okay.
One more time, and then someone's got to hold it, I believe.
This will be a foreign exchange student from São Paulo, Brazil. Joe B is his name. Going to be taken by number 31, McElhaney. McElhaney goes to the left-hand side. He's got room. Joe, the kicker's got to get him out of bounds. He's going to make it to the house. He's going to run it back. It's going to be touchdown, Panthers.
Nope, got a flag.
Got a flag back here at the 40-yard line.
Coming back.
Touchdown, Panthers. There is a penalty marker on the field.
We'll take a look at the penalty. Let's see what it is.
It's going to be a hold. It's either a block in the back or a hold.
You watch him. Let's see what it is.
Okay.
You still got the clock running. It should stop. Touchdown's good.
Unnecessary roughness.
Robert says we have no audio. Robert says we have no audio. Okay. What do you think that penalty was, Josh?
Unnecessary roughness.
Against Greenbrier.
Against Greenbrier. After the play. Number 13 is your kicker, 7's your holder.
Who's the kicker, 13?
13.
Logan Graham in for the extra point attempt. Kick is up. The kick is good.
Extra point is good. 10 minutes.
Inside 9 minutes left in the ball game. Bombers 56, Panthers 21. We're going to take a quick timeout. We'll be back in just a moment.
I am born in Thayer, Missouri, the son of Ron Cornelius. I am a 1986 Mountain Home, Arkansas Bomber. I am a 1994 SMSU Springfield, Missouri alumni. I am a licensed real estate broker since 1997. I am Coach Korn of the SCA. I am Solomon Cornelius. I am Monarch Realty.
The American dream, one home at a time. Monarch Realty, Monarch Realty.
This Bomber football game is brought to you by Old Mill Tavern, Monarch Realty, Vance Vision Clinic, Jim Brown Company, Moran's Lawn and Garden, Denbro Coffee and Custard, Oasis Live Music and Nightclub, Next Level Power Sports, Ryan Edwards Shelter Insurance, Alex Hoffman Davenport Realty, City on a Hill Church, Talisha Wade Perry of ERA Doty Real Estate, Beer Belly's Bar and Grill, located at 216 State Highway 5, right across the Arkansas-Missouri border.
8:50 left in the ball game. Back deep for the Bombers is number 5, Dylan Drury. Panthers have scored again, so it's 56-21.
Mountain Home should have good field position right here after that penalty.
They're kicking off from the 25-yard line. Drury picks it up at the 31. He's got to quit running east and west and go north and south. There we go. Gets out to the 41-yard line. I guess on this field it is actually you want to go east and west and not north and south.
People know what we're meaning.
Bombers had the ball first and 10 at their own 41-yard line. Be nice to see the Bombers score one more time.
Scored again. B button it. Hit number 8. Nope, they pulled number 8. So they've got all new receivers in and
Who's
a quarterback.
Our quarterback? Number 2?
Number 2.
Caleb Foster, number 2. He drove the JV team this season. Took them to undefeated season. He was out 2 games.
Hey,
and
Bob,
he is a senior.
44, 81 are your receivers.
Wide to the right, number 44. I don't have a 44.
Hubbard.
Hand off to Hubbard. He's going to get back to the original line of scrimmage. Going to be second down. He's knocked out of bounds by number 45. I don't have a 45 on the Panther roster.
And 85 is your far guy to the right up there.
Far to the right, number 85, Kellis Wilson. Close to our side is number 44. I don't have a number for him either.
Brought down by a host of Panthers, 2nd and 9.
Chris Hubbard.
Face mask.
Got a flag on the play.
And on the Bombers, number 25,
First
Chris
down.
Hubbard. There's a penalty marker on the field.
81's on the field for the first time, I think, this season. Number 81, Landon Peoples.
You got 36 out there.
We've got number 56, Gray Pageant.
Yep, face mask, personal foul.
Personal foul, face mask. First down, Bombers.
Yeah, you got number 36.
Let's read them as you call them. Number 36, Corwin Morris.
80. I'm trying to see. He ain't turning around on me. 81.
I called him. That's
okay.
Landon Peoples.
60.
Number 60 for the Bombers is Aiden Setzer.
77.
Number 77 is Parker Reed. That's Hubbard up the middle. He's still on his feet. He's not going to get anywhere. He's going to forward progress of gain of 1.
65 and 56 are your 2 other linemen.
65, Easton Ford. Most of these are sophomores and a couple of juniors. Second down and 9, Bombers with 5:50 left in the ball game. Caleb Foster with the quarterback keeper. Gets to the 40-yard line. Gain of 2 on the play.
12 on your tackle.
Caleb Foster on the quarterback.
Number 12 on the stop, Eric Hewitt.
Brought down by number 12 of the Panthers, Eric Hewitt. Gain of a yard on the play. 3rd down.
.52 is still your center, though.
52 or 62?
52.
For the Bombers?
Yes.
I don't have a 52.
Well, maybe, yeah, 52. 52 is your center. Caught by number 85.
85, Kellis Wilson on the reception for the Bombers. Should be 4th down and short.
Foster's pass is complete.
52, I think, is Yarborough. He's a 9th grader.
Number 3 of the Panthers, Kane Richardson.
Big lad.
Just short of the 1st down marker. 4th
Go
down
for
and
it.
1.
4:36 left in the ball game. Bombers 56.
Probably blew away. A false start on Mountain Home.
False start against the
False start
Bombers.
against the Bombers.
5-yard penalty. Still 4th down.
We're going to have to punt it.
Nah. There's no reason to punt it. They might just play it. They're going to punt it. Number 10's coming in. Christian Cruz. Coming out of the ball game's number 81, Landon Peoples.
Well, they'll go for it.
They haven't never reset it. Timeout, Bombers.
Timeout.
Timeout, Bombers. We'll take a timeout with them. You're watching Mountain Home Bomber football.
Next is a proud sponsor of this Game of the Week, delivering high-speed internet, television, and phone service to the members of North Arkansas Electric Cooperative. To register or determine if they are currently serving your area, find Next online or call them today at 870-425-2141. This game is brought to you by Jay Chafin State Farm. For all your home, auto, life insurance, and financial needs, give Jay and the staff a call at 870-425-9868, located on Cardinal Drive in Mountain Home.
Back live, Bomber Stadium. 8 minutes left in the ball game. Bombers 56, Greenbrier Panthers 21. 8 minutes. Oh, now it says 3. It had 8 minutes a second ago. On the scoreboard said 8 just a few seconds ago because I looked at the scoreboard first. Kicking for the Bombers, number 8, Brady Barnett. Oh, and it goes out of bounds. Panthers are going to have the ball at their own 15-yard line. 1st and 10, Panthers.
Punt goes out of bounds. Panthers will start 1st and 10 from the 15-yard line.
Three and 10 are in the backfield.
Kane Richardson's the quarterback for the Panthers. Back there with him is number 10, Matthew Garrett. Handoff to Garrett. He's got a hole, but he's stopped at number 20. 27?
Yep.
Isaiah Mary for the Bombers on the stop.
And number 60.
Also there for the Bombers, number 60, Aiden
Handoff to
Setzer.
Panthers, number 10,
Gain of 2 on the play. 2nd and 8.
27, Isaiah Mary. 2nd down and 8.
Handoff again. Goes up the
27.
middle. That's number 10, Matthew Garrett. Isaiah Mary there again for the Bombers. Isaiah Mary, number 27, 5'9", 165-pound junior. He's also a Mountain Home Bomber wrestler.
Bomber Nation get loud. It's 3rd.
It's 3rd down and 2.
You got 58, 51 on the D line with number 60 and number 43.
Number 58 is Nate Henderson. Getting a little playing time for number 58, Nate Henderson. Richardson keeps the ball. He tucks and runs. He gets the 1st down.
44 ran
He's
him
run
out.
out of bounds by number 44 for the Bombers.
On the quarterback keeper.
Let's see if Dylan knows who 44 is.
Got to give credit to number 43 there. He got pressure on the quarter.
Brett and Setzer number 43, but also in on that run out is number 44, and I'm sorry, but we don't have a number for him.
We got a false start, I think. Yep, the center.
False start, Panthers. 5-yard penalty, still first down.
All that wind, those kids are doing the baby powder. It's getting all those, yeah.
Pass complete to number 31. No, it falls incomplete.
Got to give 30 and 44 credit there.
Brady Lance at number 44. Don't know who that is. Josh, I had a question text to me. When was the last time the Bombers went to the playoffs 3 years back to back to back?
Here at Bomber Stadium.
He can go ahead and go over there. That's number 10. Gets run out of bounds by number 44 for the Bombers. We're down to the last 15 seconds, folks. The Mountain Home Bombers are going to enjoy this big win on senior night. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Handoff to number 10 to the left-hand side. He's stopped. He's finally brought down, and that's your ball game, folks. Mountain Home Bombers 51. Greenbrier 21. Bombers are headed to the playoffs for the third year in a row under the coaching of Steve Aries. We'll be back in just a moment.
When I grow up, I want to save lives, like a superhero, and show up when people needed me.
When I grow up, I want to do animations. I want to create characters that can fly.
No matter what it is you want out of life, there is a path to get there.
When I grow up, I don't know what I want to do when I grow up, but I know I want to go to college.
Arkansas State University Mountain Home. Take your first step at asumh.edu.
When you bank with First Security, you're choosing real support for you and for our home state. So friends, families, and fellow Arkansans find better solutions together. It's another way First Security helps Arkansas bank better. And it's why you should call on us today. First Security, bank better.
Well, folks, have you been trout fishing before?
Not since I was a little kid.
You'll do fine.
Hey, what are you doing?
Aren't you coming along?
See you downriver.
How do you start this motor? I've never been in a boat before.
See you downriver.
Well, folks, have you sold a house before?
Yeah, about 30 years ago.
Yeah.
Oh, well, you'll be okay then.
You sure?
Where are you going?
See you at the closing.
Hey!
At the closing.
We should have called the Z team.
Diatley Dental Care is a family-owned dental practice. Doctors Irvin and Christina Diatley grew up in the Twin Lakes area and are proud to serve the community. With modern treatment methods and state-of-the-art technology, they are dedicated to providing exemplary care to patients of all ages. Our compassionate team consistently receives training above and beyond the standard of care.
We're changing the way you see dentistry.
Come be a part of our dental family.
When it comes to health and healing, there's no place like home. At Baxter Health, providing compassionate care beyond measure is our mission. Because when it feels like home, it heals like home.
We're back live at Bomber Stadium. Mountain Home Bombers, if you're not in the stadium tonight, folks, you have just missed a heck of a ball game. Mountain Home Bombers take away the victory tonight, 56-21. The post-game show is brought to you by Monarch Realty. Solomon Cornelius, the camerawoman, Amanda Callies, and her husband Scott had to go down to the field to walk their son for senior night. So Josh and I are up here. We're going to do the best we can. The post-game show is brought to you by Monarch Realty, brought to you by Solomon Cornelius and his staff there in the real estate business. Bombers have taken care of business here tonight, 56-21 over the Greenbrier Panthers. They will go play in the first round of the 6A state tournament. They should be playing Marion. Not sure how that plays out right now. It'll be the Bombers versus Marion next Friday night. It was a heck of a game. We're going to have some stats and things, but I think we'll wait until after the senior presentation maybe, if we can do that, unless Josh gets those pulled up anytime quick. But I'm just going to tell you, the Mountain Home Bombers are enjoying this victory tonight. Coach Steve Airy was ejected from the ball game about the part of the way through the first quarter of the ball game. He's out on the field with his team right now. I had a little talk with him. Him and the coaches are conferring on the field. What he got ejected for was a double sideline. He got called for the sideline, got called for a sideline warning, and then on the second one, the head coach gets ejected, which is what the rule is. So he had to leave the field. He had to go watch the rest of the game up in the locker room. He's able to come on the field with his boys and talk to them on the field. So right now, we're going to cut loose. This has been the post-game show brought to you by Monarch Realty. West Plains, Missouri. We appreciate Solomon Cornelius and his sponsorship, and we're going to keep it here on the field. We're going to do the presentation for the senior night. I'm going to mute my mic, and we're just going to let Dylan explain who these people are. We're going to pick it up through our ambient mic. Thanks for watching. You've been watching Mountain Home Bomber football. Stay tuned. We'll introduce all the seniors right now.
We ask that Bomber football players that are seniors and their parents please get lined up for the senior night festivities. We will begin the senior night festivities in just a couple of minutes. Bomber Nation, welcome to the 2022-2023 Bomber Senior Night. We're here to honor the commitment and accomplishments of our seniors to the Bomber Athletic Program. We'll be introducing athletes and their escorts from football, band, ROTC, cheer, dance, golf, tennis, and cross country. First, the seniors for ROTC, Christian DePoyster. He is escorted by his parents, Ron and Sharon DePoyster. He's been a member of the ROTC for 4 years. Members of the ROTC that are not here this evening that are seniors, Trinity Cruz, Jasmine Dollar, Faith Ann Hall, Levi Sherman, Alex Tidwell, and Caden True. Now for your cross-country seniors. Kai Bickford, Kai's escorted by his parents, Jake and Lindsay Bickford. He's been a member of the cross-country team for 7 years. Ivan Bondarenko. Ivan's escorted by his parents, Andre and Anna Bondarenko. He's been a member of the cross-country team for 1 year. Austin Callies. Austin's escorted by his parents, Scott and Amanda Callies. He's been a member of the cross-country team for 1 year. Trey Shasheen. Trey's escorted by his parents, Clint and Melissa Shasheen. He's been a member of the cross-country team for 7 years. Tucker Davidson. Tucker's escorted by his parents, Kyle and Janie Davidson. He's been a member of the cross-country team for 5 years. Michael Davis. Michael is escorted by his grandmother, Fran Bennett, and grandfather, Stephen Bennett. He's been a member of the cross-country team for 1 year. Alex Hester. Alex escorted by his parents, Richard and Allison Hester. He's been a member of the cross-country team for 7 years. Ty Lawrence. Ty is escorted by his parents, George and Judy Lawrence. He's been a member of the cross-country team for 4 years. Ross McDonald. Ross is escorted by his father, John McDonald. He's been a member of the cross-country team for 1 year. Ethan Munden. Ethan is escorted by his father, James Munden. He's been a member of the cross-country team for 1 year. Jackson Shirley. Jackson is escorted by his father, Robert Shirley, and stepmother, Jennifer Kaufman. Rachel Chamberlain. Rachel is escorted tonight by her parents, Chris and Ashley Chamberlain. She's been a member of the cross-country team for 1 year. Erica Kruger. Erica is escorted by her mother, Maria Justice. She's been a member of the cross-country team for 1 year. Ladies and gentlemen, your cross-country seniors. Now for your seniors representing golf. James Douglas. James is escorted by his parents, Nathan and Katie Kreiner. He's been a member of the golf team for 1 season. Chris Lindenmeyer. Chris is escorted tonight by his parents, Chad and Cindy Lindenmeyer. He's been a member of the golf team for 2 years. Faith Hilbert. Faith is escorted by her parents, John and Heather Hilbert. She's been a member of the golf team for 4 years. Emma Killian. Emma's escorted by her mother, Kayla Killian. She's been a member of the golf team for 2 years. Lexi Rawls. Lexi's escorted by her parents, Russ and Tennille Rawls. She's been a member of the golf team for 3 years. Carson Wyatt. Carson's escorted by her mother, Mary Beth Russell, and her father, Darren Wyatt. She's been a member of the golf team for 3 years. Ladies and gentlemen, your golf seniors. Now your tennis seniors. William Bevel. William is escorted by his parents, Bobby and Anne Marie Bevel. He's been a member of the tennis team for 1 year. Macy Heidi. Macy is escorted by her parents, Brian and Misty Heidi. She has been a member of the tennis team for 4 years. Campbell Lance. Campbell is escorted tonight by her parents, Michael and Amy Lance. She has been a member of the tennis team for 4 years. Erin Rechtenwald. Erin is escorted by her father, George Rechtenwald. She has been a member of the tennis team for 2 years. There's one member not here this evening. That is Claire Demers. Ladies and gentlemen, your tennis seniors. Now for your seniors representing cheer. Captain Sophia Baker. Sophia is escorted by her parents, Travis and Dana Baker. She's been a member of the cheer team for 5 years. Co-captain Brooke Bayless. Brooke is escorted by her mother, Angela Bayless, and grandmother, Carla Brewer. She's been a member of the cheer team for 4 years. Walker Byram. Walker is escorted by his parents, Richard and Amber Byram. He has been a member of the cheer team for 1 year. Mason Cruz. Mason is escorted by his parents, Earl and Rebecca Cruz. He's been a member of the cheer team for 1 year. Blair Huggins. Blair is escorted by her father, Addison Huggins, and her mother, Ashley Borg, and her stepdad, Jason Borg. She has been a member of the cheer team for 5 years. Co-captain, Faith Paget. She's escorted tonight by her mother, Angie Paget, her brother, Zach Paget, and her sister, Trinity Paget. She has been a member of the cheer team for 3 years. Captain Sadie Quick. Sadie is escorted by her parents, Chris and Tammy Quick. She's been a member of the cheer team for 5 years. Erin Stoudemont. Erin is escorted by her coach, Maddie Lunsford. She's been a member of the cheer team for 1 year. Tomas Siemens. Tomas is escorted by his parents, Sam and Olga Siemens. He's been a member of the cheer team for 1 year. Susanna Zakowicz. She is escorted by her coach, Haley Maddock. She's been a member of the cheer team for 1 year. Ladies and gentlemen, your cheer seniors. Now for the senior representatives of the dance team. Madison Hudson. Madison is escorted by her parents, Brad Hudson and Cindy Castile. She's been a member of the dance team for 5 years. Maria Canada. Marie's escorted by her host sister, Annalise Langenfelter. She's been a member of the dance team for 1 year. Captain Brooke Queen. Brooke is escorted by her parents, Braden and Casey Queen. She's been a member of the dance team for 5 years. Sierra Trogdon. Sierra is escorted by her parents, Brad Trogdon and Jamie O'Traver. She's been a member of the dance team for 5 years and has served as the manager for the past 3 years. Captain Aaliyah Vaccarella. Aaliyah is escorted by her parents, Dana and Nicole Vaccarella. She's been a member of the dance team for 5 years. Senior Officer Carly Williams. Carly's escorted by her parents, Keith Williams and Jill Wilson. She's been a member of the dance team for 2 years. Ladies and gentlemen, your dance team seniors. Now for your band seniors. Hunter Barr. Hunter's escorted by his parents, Laura Jarrett and Greg Barr. He's been a member of the Bomber Band for 7 years. Zachary Barr. Zachary is escorted by his parents, Wendy and Donnie Barr. He's been a member of the Bomber Band for 7 years. Olivia Brewer. Olivia is escorted by her parents, Kristen and Rocky Brewer. She's been a member of the Bomber Band for 7 years. William Burns. William's escorted by his parents, Paula and Shoggan Burns. He's been a member of band for 7 years. Trinity Koger. She's escorted by her father, Brian Davis. She's been a member of the band for 7 years. Elijah Cook. Elijah is escorted by his mother, Tina Cook. He's been a member of the Bomber Band for 7 years. Trinity Foster. Trinity's escorted by her parents, Melissa and Glenn Foster. She's been a member of the Bomber Band for 7 years. Amelia Fraunfelter. Amelia is escorted by her mother, Jennifer Batesel. She's been a member of the band for 7 years. Marley Herrig. Marley's escorted by her parents, Misty and John Herrig. She's been a member of the Bomber Band for 7 years. Donovan Hunt. Donovan is escorted by his mother, Karen Gebhardt, and sister, Rachel Albers. He's been a member of the Bomber Band for 7 years. Jackson Jones. Jackson's escorted by his parents, Annabelle and Christopher Jones. He's been a member of the Bomber Band for 7 years. Hayden Kelly. Hayden's escorted by his parents, Katie and Ryan Kelly. He's been a member of the band for 7 years. Aliana King. Aliana is escorted by her grandfather, Terry King, and late dad, Ben. He's been a member of the band for 7 years. Hannah Kinsley. and is escorted by her parents Maria and Harold Kinsley. She's been a member of the Bomber Band for 7 years. Jonathan Mason. Jonathan is escorted by his parents Lee and Kelly Mason. He's been a member of the band for 2 years and member of ROTC for 3 years. Lane Matty. Lane is escorted by his parents Nicole and Richard Matty. Lane's been a member of the band for 6 years. Daniel McLean. Daniel's escorted by his parents Mary Jo Haworth and Jeff McLean. Daniel's been a member of the band for 7 years. Kayla McMaster. Kayla is escorted by her parents Lori and Sam McMaster. She's been a member of the Bomber Band for 7 years and a member of the cross-country team for 6 years. Hayden Moore. Hayden's escorted by his parents Tammy Tennyson and Jerry Moore. He's been a member of the band for 6 years. Taylor Para. Taylor's escorted by her parents Deborah and Pat Para. She's been a member of the band for 6 years. Elias Rodriguez. Elias is escorted by his parents Jamie and Mike Rodriguez. He's been a member of the band for 7 years. Jack Shaner. Trevi Shaner. Trevi's escorted by her father, Mark Shaner. He's been a member of the band for 7 years. Jackson Shirley. Jackson's escorted by his father, Robert Shirley, and stepmom, Jen Kaufman. He's been a member of the band for 7 years. Maggie Thompson. Maggie's escorted by her parents, Deborah and David Thompson. She's been a member of the band for 7 years. Allie Williams. Allie's escorted by her parents, Dana and Matt Williams. Allie's been in the band for 6 years. Ladies and gentlemen, your senior representatives of the Marching Bomber Band. Now for your seniors in football. Brady Barnett. Brady's escorted by his parents, Monty and Amy Barnett, and his sister, Molly. He's been a member of the football team for 6 years. Blake Bentley. Blake's escorted by his father, Alex Bentley, and mother, Jennifer Burkhart. He's been a member of the football team for 6 years. Joe Bittencourt and Alex Chen. They're escorted by their host parent, Mark Marler. They both have been a member of the football team for 1 season. Adrian Bisdall. Adrian's escorted by his parents, Mark and Monica Bisdall. He's been a member of the football team for 2 years. Sergio Carmona. Sergio is escorted by his coach, Cale Thompson. Been a member of the football team for 1 year. Royce Deekoff. Royce escorted by his parents, Adam and Christina Deekoff. He's been a member of the Bomber football team for 6 years. Dylan Drury. Dylan's escorted by his father, Kurt Drury, and his mother, Melissa Clark. He's been a member of the Bomber football team for 6 years. Cody Ellenbaugh. Cody's escorted by his father, Tim Ellenbaugh. He's been a member of the football team for 6 years. Caleb Foster. Caleb's escorted by his parents, Clayton and Wanda Foster. He's been a member of the football team for 6 years. Brody Goodson. Brody's escorted by his father, Michael Goodson, and mother, Ginger Gower. Been a member of the football team for 5 years. Tristan Hayes. Tristan is escorted by his mother, Melissa Hudson. He's been a member of the football team for 6 years. Daniel Jones. Daniel's escorted by his parents, Jay and Kimberly Jones. He's been a member of the football team for 6 years. Elijah Lag. Elijah's escorted by his parents, Barry and Neri Lee Lag. He's been a member of the Bomber football team for 6 years. Dylan McBride. Dylan's escorted by his parents, TJ and Don McBride. He's been a member of the Bomber football team for 6 years. Sam Morton. Sam Morton is escorted by his father, Richard Morton, his mother, Crystal Connell, his grandmother, Nancy Bloomquist. Sam's been a member of the Bomber football team for 6 years. Shane Rowden. Shane's escorted by his mother, Crystal Good, and stepdad, Stephen Good, his father, Robert Rowden, and stepmother, Alyssa Pendergrass. He's been a member of the football team for 6 years. Alvaro Salas. Alvaro's escorted by his host parent, Lacey Day. He's been a member of the Bomber football team for 1 year. Jack Shaner. Jack is escorted by his mother, Kim Shaner. He's been a member of the football team for 6 years. Kellis Wilson. Escorted by his mother, Aubrey Wilson, and stepdad, Jeremy Wilson. He's been a member of the Bomber football team for 6 years. Manager, Madison Greninger. Madison's escorted by her parents, Ricky and Stephanie Greninger. She's been a football manager for 4 years. Bomber Nation, at this time, we would like to say a special thank you to our seniors and their parents for their years of participation in our programs. Your hard work and dedication to your teams and coaches have not gone unnoticed. You'll be forever a Bomber, and we wish you the best of luck in your future endeavors. At this time, would you please rise and give these amazing student athletes a round of applause.
Didn't you put that one in? Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Bomber Stadium. We've had a big, huge senior night here. Talk. Can you talk?
Yeah.
I think we're going, I hope we're going across. Anyway, been senior night here at Mountain Home Bomber Stadium. There's been a bunch of band, and I can't even go through them all. I just wanted to clear a few things up. Number 4 was not the name that I was calling. Salas was his name.
Ladies and gentlemen, we thank you for coming out to Bomber Stadium this week.
I hate to get a kid's name wrong, and I apologize for his host home parents for getting it wrong. He's just not on our roster. But
Bombers are
we want to just recap. I got a text message earlier from Mike Stockton. He's the past president, may still be the president of the Mountain Home Gridiron Club. It's been 22 years since the Mountain Home Bombers have gone 3 times back-to-back into the playoffs. So that is a big feat tonight. Coach Airy has done a good job. You know, if this group of Bombers would have played like this the way they've been playing the last 3 games, it's a different season. But woulda, coulda, shoulda, like we always say, it's never going to happen that way. The Bombers pulled this one off 56-21 over the Greenbrier Panthers. Go ahead. We're going to go ahead with some fourth quarter stats that we got from Neil Denton from the back of the bulletin.
Yeah, we want to thank Neil Denton from the Baxter Bulletin for these stats. Mountain Home beats Greenbrier 56-21. Mountain Home had 447 yards. Greenbrier had 212. Yates finished the game 7 of 11 passing, 136 yards, a touchdown. Barnett was 4 of 101 yards reception, a touchdown, 10 carries for 69 yards, 2 touchdowns. Yates was 6 of 80 yards rushing and a TD. Chenoweth, 20 carries for 136 yards, 3 touchdowns, 2 receptions for 35 yards. And I'm going to go to the, so as of right now across the 6A, Catholic 35, Marion 14 at halftime, Benton 29, Sheridan 0, Sylvan Hills 21, Greene County Tech 14, Little Rock Christian 40, Greenwood 21, quarter 3, Pulaski Academy 14, Lake Hamilton 12.
Wow, that's a close game.
It is a close game. That's all that I've got right now.
Well, we're going to use that as our wrap-up. We want to mention Solomon Cornelius from Monarch Realty up in Missouri. We appreciate the sponsorship. We appreciate every one of our sponsors that help us bring this each week to you guys. You've been watching Mountain Home Bomber football. Big victory here tonight, 56-21 over the Greenbrier Panthers. Watch our Facebook page, XL7 Sports on Facebook or XL7 TV. We'll let you know who we're playing and when it's going to happen. We thank you for watching. You've been watching Mountain Home Bomber football here on XL7 TV. We'll see you next week, and we'll let you know from where, but we'll be on the air next week. Thanks for watching. Good night.